Hello, hello, everyone. Wait, why is my my chat's in a weird spot? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. How's it going, everyone? Hopefully, you're all doing well. I'm excited for this tournament. It's a bit smaller than the Quarantine of 4 tournament, definitely, but always fun to do these. Love the weeklies. Also, this is a 3v3 tournament, so that should be different at least. Hello, hello, Janet. How are you? How did the Garden of Chaos tournament go? I'm actually really mad at myself because like I really wanted to make it this week, and then I kind of went to sleep, and then I didn't wake up, and I'm just like, well, that's unfortunate. My sleep schedule's kind of back on track now though, so hopefully I can keep my sleep schedule to a normal sleep schedule for next week. Oh, thank you so much for the host, Early Games. I appreciate that. Alrighty. I think we're just waiting for Leontas to get all the brackets situated and all the players ready. We're going to be checking out PTR Boy versus Fishdog here. As far as I'm aware, I believe these are both Toronto players. So we'll get a little bit of Toronto top tier action here. That should be interesting. The brackets are looking pretty interesting, actually. We have a lot of top players here. We have Rookhugger, we have Organis, we have Janet, we have Darkness, we have Arne. Lots of great players. PTR Boy even, who we're checking out now, so I'm excited. Hopefully you're all excited too. Alrighty. Like we're getting into this. So one of the players is on Argagarg. Oh, I think Fishdog is on Argagarg, Rook, and Lum. So we're getting 3 characters that we don't see very often. This should be interesting. Oh, we in the issue. I need to go back into the game. Get back in. Oh, PTR Boy just hasn't picked yet. Hopefully he gets his characters figured out. I do love the Fantasy Strike music. I say that all the time, but it's pretty hype indeed. All right, a Geiger, another Argagarg, and a Lum. So we have 2 chances to see a mirror match here.
I'll make it exciting.
Oh, I was wrong. PTR Boy is actually on the Arg, the Lum, and the Rook. We're gonna get a PTR Boy on the Lum, Fishdog on the Geiger here. It's the fireworks, rolls under the time spiral, and yeah, you gotta be careful of jumping in when those fireworks are thing. Great flash gear on the second roll in there. Drop gear into the throw, puts PTR Boy here in the corner. Point. Fishdog backing up a lot there. I would have liked to see him just, you know, maybe pressure a bit more in the corner before backing off. A great neutral A counter hit for the 2 damage combo with the roll in. Tries to get an air to air. Fishdog is going to take the air to air though. Mr. the Jackpot gets his double fireworks, and this could be very bad. Uses the pause in the air there, trying to get past the fireworks, but unfortunately there were too many. Got hit by the last 2 in the air there. Fishdog is able to get that cake. Does get hit by the skill coin though, which is very unfortunate. It's actually quite an interesting matchup. There was a in the Fantasy Strike Discord, there was a little bit of a discussion about this matchup. It's always fun to see the matchup that's being discussed in the Discord, you know, sort of get a match on stream. It's a 1 damage with the neutral A there. Great roll-ins here from PTR Boy, really punching Fishdog, you know, really doing anything here. Getting great items out of these item tosses as well. We go for dice here. The bomb on the ground preventing that time sprawl from getting to him. Great throws from Fishdog here, and he is gonna take it with a great forward A. 17 seconds on the clock. Fishdog doing a great job, just, you know, sort of getting past all of those dice, not giving PTR Boy the chance to use them. Not blocking these roll-ins is really hurting Fishdog though. Landing on that baby Lum also hurts. Gets the throw after the roll-in. Goes to the pause, into the drop gear, but the roll's gonna take it though. They do trade with the back A. Needs to be careful with those. Able to get a free jackpot because of the fireworks. And I think Fishdog's plan there was to time spiral into a jump pause. Didn't get the pause off in time though. Goes for gets the baby lum out of it. Lots of good rolls here. Oh no! And that's very unfortunate for Fish Dog. Took way too much damage in that situation. This got a neutral A though. Trying to keep PTRC Boy in the corner, but doing a delayed gear there is going to close it off. Great roll-ins here from PTRC Boy. Maybe getting an Argmir here. We'll see.
Don't let me get close.
Yeah, we will be getting an Argmir after this match. Fish Dog on the Lum versus Rook, or PTRC Boy on the Rook. I would definitely say Lum is highly advantaged in this matchup. He's able to do lots with the items, but PTRC Boy is already in here. Gets the Windwheel Crusher onto Fish Dog. Goes for the neutral throw. Or the normal throw, should I say. Fish Dog getting a great Yomi counter, exactly what you need, but landing into the Windwheel Crusher. The Baby Lum should give him a perfect amount of space, though, to get back. Goes to the Jackpot here with the Cloud. Earthquake's going to stop it. But the second Cloud is going to stop PTRC Boy from advancing. Should be able to get this. Going to take this first round with a checkmate buster.
Round 2.
Going into round 2 here. See if Fish Dog can get some good items here. Does get a great melon. These melons are really putting in work here for Fish Dog. I like to see some dice here. Going for the dice with the Cloud back up so that PTRC Boy can't really get in. Already uses them all up though. So now PTRC Boy doesn't have to worry about that. Fish Dog giving him a cherry. You really do not want to be giving a Rook a cherry, but gets a 3 damage combo with the Cartwheel. Going for some more items with the Baby Lum into the melon to make some space. This Baby Lum and these melons are really putting in pressure against PTRC Boy, landing on the Baby Lum, but getting an Earthquake to get in. Now Fish Dog's in a decent position, getting a melon on the jump. PTRC Boy maybe wanting to do a Vines there, not doing it in time though, unfortunately. Both players at 1 here, getting a great jump A there. Earthquake to get past the Baby Lum and getting in, and now Fish Dog is in a terrible position here in the corner. Against the Rook is not where you want to be, especially as a Lum player, and PTRC Boy just needs one more good read here. Going for the Jackpot though, and the Earthquake's going to stop the Jackpot from doing anything valuable there. Fish Dog not getting any good items out of it. PTRC Boy able to close it out there. Gets the landslide. They trade. Great trade for PTRC Boy. Already making space. Getting his way in. The skill coin not actually connecting there, unfortunately. They do trade again. PTRC Boy in the lead, though, on life. Fish Dog getting a great cherry. Does get hit by the Windmill Crusher, and this could be it for Fish Dog. PTRC Boy goes for the normal throw, and Fish Dog with a fantastic Yomi. Getting a full Super Mirror. Should go for coins there with the bomb there, protection. They're going for some more neutral A's here to just try and make the most use of these dice, and gets tons of use there with a 3 damage combo. There are fireworks on the way. PTRC Boy goes for the normal throw to try and get past fireworks. Fireworks don't come out though. Goes for the Jackpot. Does get a fantastic bomb there, as well as the Cloud and Baby Lum to make more space, even if PTRC Boy didn't die to the bomb. A great normal throw from PTRC Boy. This could be it for Fish Dog. One more good read from PTRC Boy, and it's over. Can Fish Dog get the correct read? Gets another Yomi. Fish Dog with the amazing reads on these throws. Just when he needs them as well. Got the Cloud to get some free dice here and a point of damage with the Cloud. Gets some cherries as well. That protects Fish Dog from a little bit of damage. Still cannot get thrown though. One good throw from PTRC Boy and it's over. Jumping past these Earthquakes is exactly what you have to do as the Lum player. That Baby Lum really protecting Fish Dog there from an Oki situation. Going for the dice roll with the bomb protection there. Thunderclap to get rid of one of the dice. Goes for the roll. Does get a little bit of chip. PTRC Boy not in range to get the command throw. And could have forward-aid there to punish the Vines. Goes for... Oh, and this is not good for Fish Dog, giving PTRC Boy the cherry. Getting another cherry. 5 seconds on the clock here. PTRC Boy just needs to get a chip here. And Fish Dog just needs to wait, and Fish Dog's going to take it with the air-to-air. Great plays there from Fish Dog with 1 second remaining. PTRC Boy was forced to go in because Fish Dog had the life lead. Lots of life leads swapping between those two players there. Very well done from Fish Dog. We are going to go into the ARG matchup here. Fish Dog on the golden ARG. PTRC Boy on the gray. Gets the forward A to get past that poison. Great play from Fish Dog. Fish Dog is going to get poisoned. However, Fish Dog gets rid of the poison and does 2 points of damage to PTRC Boy as well as poisoning him. Does get hit by the Bluefish, so you have to be careful of that. Giving up that poison is not what you want to do. Walks into the poison, unfortunately. PTRC Boy going for a great bubble shield there, but unfortunately they are going to trade. Fish Dog's going to take that game, or that round, should I say. Lots of use of the arms in this matchup, it seems. I haven't seen the Arg Mirror match in a long time, so this is definitely an interesting one. Goes for the big fish here. PTRC Boy Fish Dog. Oh no, PTRC Boy opting to block there, and Fish Dog was ready with the throw. Fish Dog has PTRC poisoned twice here. Does get hit though by a fish there, or an arm, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what happened. PTRC Boy has the life lead, which is exactly where you want to be in a zoner matchup like this. Goes for the river at a very inopportune time. Gonna get punished with that forward A. PTRC Boy tying things up this game. Fish Dog walking forward, getting hit by the forward A. Jump in throw from the Argagarg. Very interesting, but a great Bluefish is going to get the poison off and a point of damage as well. The drill into the throw. PTRC Boy getting all of that poison off though. Goes for the bubble shield, getting hit though, and wasting the bubble shield also. Alright. Great back aid to get the anti-air into the 2 damage combo with the forward A. And PTRC Boy is at 1 bar of health here. Fish Dog is in chip range, trying to do a jump back there, it looked like. Gonna get hit by the forward A. But Fish Dog with the bubble shield is going to be able to punish that forward A from PTRC Boy. And now Fish Dog is on game point here. Both players going for the river. The goldfish are going to cancel each other out there. Going for another river here. Bluefish barely getting past, or barely trading with that goldfish there. Lots of great Bluefish, lots of great projectiles here. Fish Dog just happy to try and stall it out here. Both players are kind of going for the same things here, which is very interesting. A great bubble shield to punish the forward A on reaction there. Fish Dog trying to get past that purple. Does get past the poison fish and also gets a point damage on PTRC Boy. PTRC Boy getting a good punish there as well. But Fish Dog does have the life lead here. There's still tons of time on the clock, and PTRC Boy does get the poison. Going for the big fish now. Should at least get 1 poison chip here. Oh, also gets the big fish hit as well. Gonna do tons of damage to Fish Dog with another poison ticking down. With 10 seconds on the clock, Fish Dog needs to figure something out here. Lost another health to poison. This could be it for Fish Dog, taking a point of damage to the goldfish as well. Going for the bubble shield here, trying to get in. Does get in, and got... Oh, I believe that was a 2 damage combo, but not able to get that last point of damage before time runs out. PTRC Boy tying things up here. This dog's already poisoned, not where you want to be as the Arc player. PTRC Boy going for a very delayed forward A there. Gonna get hit by PTRC Boy, or by Fish Dog. Fish Dog getting the poison off. Going for the bubble shield here for some reason. Tries to pop it, I guess suspecting a forward A early there. Does get the poison on PTRC Boy with a great jump A there to get a point of damage as well. Misses the forward A that time and gets thrown for being too close. Great punish from PTRC Boy. Now Fish Dog is the one that's poisoned. Shoots out a poison himself. Going for the big fish to trade with the fishes. Gets a great counter hit and the poison, but PTRC Boy responding. Getting the poison off. Fish Dog gets the throw, and this could be it for PTRC Boy. He has to get a point here. And no, PTRC Boy is not able to get the point of damage there. Fish Dog just happy to back away and block. Great plays here from both of these players. But Fish Dog turning out to be the better Arg in that situation. And now PTRC Boy is going to have an uphill battle here. Has to beat Geiger. Or I'm sorry, has to beat Geiger as a Rook. Great match here for Fish Dog. Tries to get the air-to-air. Great flash gear read on the normal throw there from PTRC Boy. Gets the forward A for the 2 damage combo. Tries to go for a projectile. Gets counter hit. Great counter hit there in the air from PTRC Boy. Going to get a windmill crusher. And now Fish Dog is in a terrible position. Both players playing very patient there. Gets the forward A to counter hit the jump vines, but PTRC Boy coming back strong and going to take this first round. Fish Dog really needs to try and win here. This is the best match he's going to get in these upcoming games here. Great thunder or great earthquakes here from PTRC Boy, able to get in here. Fish Dog trying to play as conservative as possible, but needs to be careful of going into the corner. Going for the Cyclone Revolution here to maybe make some space here and also dodge the earthquake. And now PTRC Boy is going to take at least some chip here, or not. Fish Dog going a little bit too in there. Should have just gone for the chip and been happy with it. Going for these drop gears. This could be the 3 damage punish, and it is. Great read there from PTRC Boy, getting a 3 damage checkmate buster. Fish Dog being very patient there. Going for the drop gear, gets behind for the 3 damage combo to get past the windmill crusher there. It's the forward A on the landing. Needs to be careful of walking too much in the corner here. You don't really need to be backing up as much as Fish Dog is doing. You can more than easily just sort of stand in one spot and back up as needed. Gets the time spiral though after the earthquake. 5 seconds on the clock here. Fish Dog might just opt for the draw, and yeah, is going to opt for the draw. Goes for the forward A to try and get maybe a sneaky point of damage there at the end. Not able to get it. PTRC Boy up 2 rounds here. Fish Dog does get a round victory though with that draw, and should be behind here. It's a 2 damage punish on the whiffed checkmate buster. Lots of drop gears we're seeing from Fish Dog. Does need to be a little careful. Could have gone for a pause there. Does get hit by the earthquake. A great flash gear though to get past the back A from PTRC Boy, and a great air-to-air with that drop gear. Bad flash gear is getting punished for 2 damage though. Now PTRC Boy has the life lead. Fish Dog tying things up though now. A great air-to-air. Fish Dog should be happy to just wait this one out if need be, but with 30 seconds on the clock, PTRC Boy has a lot of time to try and figure something out here. Fish Dog, oh, Fish Dog could have gotten some chip. Okay, still gets the chip there, even though he went in, but backed away all the way to the corner again. Fish Dog kind of backing away when he probably doesn't need to be. To get a 4, oh, could have forward aid there. Wait for the flash gear for some reason. That is not a punish to a blocked vines. You have to do a forward aid to punish the vines. Does get a forward aid though. PTRC Boy pressing a button there, and now Fish Dog has the advantage here. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. PTRC Boy has to get a point of damage here in 1 second. Cannot get it, but Fish Dog not able to close it out. But it doesn't matter with that tie. Fish Dog is going to get or tie things up here 2-2. It's a great anti-air or air-to-air there with a counter hit. PTRC Boy expecting a jump in perhaps from Fish Dog. Lots of jump ins here from Fish Dog. Really doesn't need to be going in this much as Geiger. You should be just fine with, you know, playing it safe. Does use the time stop here to get past any Oki situation there. Something that Geiger can do really well against characters like Rook. A great counter hit, and PTRC Boy's in now. Goes to the jump, gets hit on the air-to-air, and gets hit by the windmill crusher. This could be it for Fish Dog. Yes, it is it. A bad flash here with a great read from PTRC Boy. And PTRC Boy has gotten past probably the hardest matchup that he could have expected here. Fish Dog now has a match against the Argorgarg from PTRC Boy.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see if Fish Dog can figure something out here. Already poisoned and at 2 bars of health, it looks like here. Oh no, does actually get the trade there, but still takes a point of damage from the forward ace, so still at 2 points of health. PTRC Boy in the corner now though. Fish Dog has tied things up this match. Goes for the kick, should be able to block this. Yeah, a great bait there on the bubble shield, but PTRC Boy coming back strong with the 2 damage combo at the end. Fish Dog really backs up a little bit too often. Sometimes you don't need to back up. We'll be able to flash gear this. Great flash gear as the punish. A great throw after the neutral A from PTSD Boy, and also gets a forward A and a poison onto Fish Dog. This could be it for Fish Dog here. Only going to be at 1 point of health here. Does get a good forward A, gets the poison off actually. Goes to the back A, into the time spiral. Great back A counter hit into a forward A. Not a combo, but PTSD Boy is still getting the 2 damage that he needs. They do trade there with the time spiral. Goes to the pause, doesn't get punished with anything from PTRC Boy. PTRC Boy with the poison, going for the Cycle Revolution. I don't think Fish Dog will get poisoned here. No, will not get poisoned, but will get some chip. Goes to the Bubble Shield. A great bait on the Bubble Shield yet again from Fish Dog. Oh, could have gotten a 2 damage combo there. Didn't get it though. Goes to the back A. No back A. Walk up throw from Fish Dog. Putting PTSD Boy in the corner with chip damage as well. A trade, not a good trade for PTSD Boy, but does get a 4-day after. And can Fish Dog land in time? Yes, he can. Goes for the ground super. We'll see what PTSD Boy does here. No, gets a throw, able to recover in time. Unfortunately, Fish Dog didn't do the ground super in time there, but Fish Dog going for a very risky jump in pause. Gonna get punished with a 4-day. And PTSD Boy is gonna take this first match here. Moving on in winner's side.
Congratulations.
Alright, we are gonna be checking out Arne versus Darkness next here. Great games for both of those players last game. Carsticles. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you.
Game 1.
Alright. Good luck to both of these players.
Life and love and
Life and love and
painting. Let's
painting.
get this over with.
Round 1.
Alright, Darkness here on the Jaina. Excuse me. Darkness here on the Jaina. Arne on the Valerie. This is a very interesting match. Already gets 3 damage. Neutral A into the cross-up yellow. But Darkness is definitely still in this. A jump-in throw after getting some damage there. That's going to be a safe jump. Only gets 1 damage with the 4-day, though. Before he's at 1 and a Dragon Heart on the Rainbow. Definitely have to be careful with rainbowing over projectiles against characters with reversals like Jaina. Arne just sort of sitting there, waiting for the opportunity to get in. Does get a counter hit, goes for the zip. And a great block. It's going to do 3 damage altogether because of the 1 damage from the Dragon Heart itself. And a Chromatic Orb on the throw from Arne is going to close off that round. Does get the magenta there, I believe, and the yellow. Arne doing a neutral jump there, doing a back step. Darkness being more careful with these Dragon Hearts on the Cyan Magentas. And being very careful not to use Dragon Hearts too much here. But Arne's still going to take that game 2-1 now. See if Darkness changes up his strategy here. Walk up Chromatic Orb to get past the arrow. Right, Cyan Magenta back steps here, just trying to bait Darkness into using some kind of reversal. Darkness being very patient though, not using them. Still no reversals here. Arne's not getting much value out of these back steps. Does do a rainbow to get past the arrow there, and a dive kick into a red dragon. Arne out of range, not going to even risk anything there. Just a neutral or a 4-day to punish it. Only needing 1 more point of damage.
Let's a test begin.
Darkness now on the Geiger. Arne on the Midori. This is a fantastic match here for
Round
Darkness.
1. Fight.
Time spiral. Flash gear.
Great flash gear. It's that first hit.
Time spiral.
Arne probably just going to try and stall this out until Dragon Form becomes a thing. These trades are not good for Darkness.
Recalculate.
But a great read there from Darkness. Yomi countering.
Time spiral.
Jump in throw here from Darkness. And now Darkness has Arne in the corner here. Jump in kick. Jump in A with a neutral A to close out this first round here. Darkness sitting quite confident here in this matchup. Great 4-day, gonna get that counter hit, and a bad flasher is gonna get a 2 damage throw punish from Arne. Flash gearing a little bit at the wrong time with these trades on these butt slams, not where you want to be. Great neutral jump A's here from Arne to get past these arrows, and we may be seeing... No! Darkness going for a reversal there, and Arne pressing a button, it looked like, at the very last second. Gonna get hit by it. Going for the Psycho Revolution here just to waste time on that Dragon Form, and also getting a chip as well. Look at how much time wasted on that Dragon Form. Almost completely out, and a 4-day, quick 4-day there from Darkness. Gonna close out the second round, and Arne is already out of Dragon Form. Nice to go for the back end to get a cheeky point of damage, though. Not able to, though. Darkness does get the air-to-air, but Arne gets the punish on the flash gear. Great jump in from Arne. But Darkness getting a point there.
Time for a
And another great Yomi counter here from Darkness, really getting a great
time spiral.
set of Yomis here in this matchup. Jump in throw from Darkness.
Time spiral.
Another throw from Darkness, and she'll get some chip here as well. And the drop gear is gonna get the anti. I don't know if that was an anti-air or just a sidekick, but either way, Darkness is going to get this second game here, tying things up a bit in this set.
You haven't practiced enough.
And we're getting another mirror match, some Grave v Grave here.
Round one.
Arne on the black and gold Grave, Darkness on the light blue and I guess silver gray, silver pants Grave. Lots of projectile usage here. Arne gets the first hit with an air-to-air. No punish there. Darkness just going for some hits here. Doesn't get past the ground super. Arne getting a point of damage there. Goes to the back A. Lots of good air-to-airs from Arne, getting a jump-in throw as well. Darkness should be able to get 2 points of damage here. Great Dragon Heart from Darkness. And a Yomi counter coming out from Arne, putting Darkness in the corner. This could be it. Great reads there from Darkness. We saw a little bit of fuzzy guarding there. Unfortunately, this is going to get hit by a projectile on that second one. It was only the first round, though. A great Yomi from Arne. Now we're seeing Arne getting some good Yomis. Darkness tried to get the sword past the air or the projectile. A little bit out of range, though. Right. Arne is in the corner. Should be able to block this. No! Darkness must have been pressing some buttons there. Very unfortunate.
Perfect.
Arne gonna take this second round. This is going to be the game point here for Arne. Let's use the whirlwind to get past. Arne only getting 1 damage though, not following up with the hit confirm. Nice game for a risky sword before even seeing anything. And Darkness continually out of range with these swords. Very unfortunate. Arne is going to take this third game in the match. Darkness not out of it yet though. And these are great matches here for Darkness. No matter how you look at it, zoners are always going to be favored against the grapplers. However, Midori does have the Dragon form, so Dragon form can sway the matchup slightly as well. Even in Dragon form, Jaina has lots of options. Great 2 damage combo into the throw. Darkness in the corner with 1 point of health. A great read there from Darkness with a good Dragon Heart. Another great Dragon Heart with the counter hit. Walk up throw. Seems like it was a bit of a meaty one. Arne was actually baiting it with a Yomi counter. Still gets a Yomi counter nonetheless, and Arne's going to take this first round here with the full Dragon form meter as well.
Fight.
I'd like to see Darkness using more arrows here. Already in the corner though, does get the air there, going for the Dragon form. Gets the back A. Good trade there for Arne. Goes for the normal throw, and Darkness already at 1 point of health here. And the jump in A from Arne is going to close out this second round. And Arne is on game and match point here. Darkness really needs to rethink the game plan here. Gets a Talon Swoop. Darkness in Oki now. Gets a great 2 damage combo there. Goes to the forward A. Doesn't get anything. Darkness with a neutral A. Now has Arne in the corner here. Definitely needs to make use of this advantage. But another Yomi counter from Arne is going to close out this match. Arne going to move on in winner's side here.
Lose.
Great Yomis from Arne. We are going to continue here watching Arne in this tournament. Fortunately, I cannot spectate Arne. Let's see who he's playing against. He'll be playing against Rook Hugger. Find Rook Hugger. I have him on my friends list somewhere. Oh, is he? Where is the Rook Hugger at? I wonder where the Rook Hugger. Not seeing that the Rook Hugger is online, unfortunately. Hopefully he gets back soon. Hopefully. Yeah. I have water this time. I remembered to get myself water before Actually, you know, I didn't remember to get myself water. I just happened to have water on my desk because I drink water all the time. We're going to be checking out Darkness versus Binkley instead here. Hopefully Rookhugger is here. I know that he signed up for the tournament. He was talking in chat a bit, or in the Discord a bit earlier, so I believe he's here. Maybe he's just not aware that he has a match coming up here. Hopefully we get that sorted out. Take a look to both of these players. We did see Darkness play earlier against, or actually, we just saw Darkness play against Arne. We're able to get in there. Maybe having a little bit of connection issues. Hopefully we figure it out. This is something that just gonna happen sometimes in online tournaments. All good. It does look like Rookhugger actually did play in the tournament. He beat Aronico. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hopefully, I'm probably mispronouncing it, but at least I'm trying. Oh, it does look like Rookhugger is on now. We'll try and check this one out. Was the one that we were originally going to check out. Oh, we missed a bit of the rounds here, but that's okay. We get a Valerie mirror. Like Rookhugger did get the first 2 rounds. Great use of the signs, and goes for the rainbow disc here. Takes a point of damage, but Rookhugger is going to, doesn't matter if he took a point there. Had the life lead.
Game 2. Let's have a fair fight. I'm confident in the judgment.
Alright, Arne here on the Midori, Rookhugger on the Degrade.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, we've been desynced. Try and get back in here.
Round 2. Fight. Assist.
Right, we are back in. Looks like Arne did take the first round here. Great neutral A there from the Rookhugger. It's a good final arbiter on the jump there. Tries to get it through, not able to catch anything. The Rookhugger are in a huge life lead here. Dragon form's basically over, and this is very bad. Should be able to get... Oh no, doesn't actually do anything with the transformation. Just goes for a B into the throw.
Fight. Daggerfall.
So the Daggerfall. Back A from Arne. Both players just playing it safe here, trying to wait for the other one to make a mistake. Rookhugger doing some good forward A's here, does get in with some great weight there on the parry. Only did 1 point of damage though. Only doing these single punches, really messing up Arne, I think. Probably expecting the punches. Goes to the counter hit. Jump in for a 3 damage combo, a back jump into a ghost possibly. No, a back jump into a final arbiter. Going into the corner though, not where you want to be, as Grave with no super against the dragon form. Good blocks from Arne, is at 2 points of health though. Gets a dragon buster as a punish on the whiffed kicks there. And the neutral into the dragon buster. Arne tying things up 2-2 here.
Round 5.
This is going to be game point for both players. Over on back A, almost out of dragon form though. Doesn't even get any value out of it, and a punch on the transformation. Gonna take 3 damage altogether there. Great air to air from Rookhugger, gets a counter hit. Good neutral A from Arne. Arne trying to get some value out of these parries, not really getting anything yet though. And Rookhugger doesn't punish the whiff parry there, just a normal punch as well. But the ghost is going to find something there. Gonna find that hit. Rookhugger is going to take this round, or this game, should I say.
Game 3.
Let the test begin.
You haven't practiced enough.
You haven't practiced enough, and let the test begin. Oh, we have been desynced. Unfortunate. It's like we're being desynced from each of the first rounds here. We will try and get back in as soon as possible, everyone. Thanks for being patient. Great games here, though, so far, I have to say. Turbo Taco saying that pressure too good, so patient. Yeah, no, that's I think the higher level play you see, the more patience you see. I think it's better to be patient in this game than not. I mean, generally that's always the case, and this should get a 2 damage punish here. Keep that in mind, Grave players. You can react to the time spiral with Graves ground super and gets a cross up, but doesn't follow up with the 3 damage combo. And now Arne's on the back end here in the corner, gets out of the corner, goes to the ground super, gets 1 point of damage onto the Rook Hugger, and a great safe jump there from Arne, going to block the flash gear. And Arne already up 2 rounds here.
Just a moment. Flash gear.
Great flash gear here.
Time spiral.
Ricardo gets the throw, goes to the back A. Does get a counter hit on the back A from Arne. Seeing Rookhugger play a little bit safer here, a little bit more methodical, letting Arne push into him. Great use of projectiles here from Arne. Rookhugger not having that ground stick at the time, but a flash is going to get all the pressure off. Tries to get a throw, not able to catch Rookhugger in time. Should be in, oh, not in range. Like a frame, or yeah, like a frame out of range there. A little bit out, a pixel out of range. It's the cross up though. Great flash gear to get past that projectile, and a sword doesn't get punished. For her, could have done a 4-day to punish that. Should be able to get chip here though. No, goes for the wind summon, and this is it though. Unfortunately, Arne went for a very risky projectile there. Should be able to pause. Oh, goes to the drop gear instead of the pause for some reason. Arne gets a great throw, has Rookhugger in the corner here. Goes to the throw, would have actually got the throw. Misranged it a little bit. Gets the cross up, no follow-up though, but gets another cross up, and Arne will take this, will take a game, getting a game on the board here. Alright, Arne just has to beat Geiger here 2 more times to get the win. And this is going to be a very hard matchup for the Midori, for Arne.
Time spiral. Time spiral. Flash gear.
Lots of use of time spirals. Already a bad flash gear though, going to get punished for 2 damage. You have been desynced yet again. Sorry everyone, unfortunately I cannot control the desyncs. But the players are definitely still able to play, which is more important than us being able to watch, I would say. Hopefully we get back in here soon. We should only miss the first round. Hopefully we're only missing the first round. It may just be a very long first round. Sometimes that happens.
Round 2.
Yeah, it looks like it was just a very long first round. And it looks like Arne has no super meter, so we missed a bit of a dragon form there, it looks like.
Time spiral.
That's very good for Rookhugger, very bad for Arne. Great block there from Rookhugger, good read. Not doing any flash gears or anything. Goes to the back A. Time spiral into the dragon form. Great flash gear on the jump in from Arne, or from Rookhugger, I guess. A 2 damage combo with that flash gear. And the time spiral goes to the Psycho Revolution to get rid of the last bit of this dragon form here. And Arne should be able to do absolutely nothing in this situation. And this may be it. Yeah, this is going to be it. It's the chip. That was 2 chip damage there for Rookhugger. Very well done. And now Arne will be transforming back in the dragon form. We may be seeing a 4-day. Yeah, we saw the 4-day. Doesn't get anything out of it, though. A great punish with the flash gear, though. Goes for the parry. Not going to do anything there. Great drop gear. Goes for the neutral A after. Going to get punished with a throw, though. Drop gears here from Rookhugger, though. Getting lots of good anti-airs. Goes for the flash gear at the wrong time. Does a second one. Get punished for 2 damage. Goes for the time spiral. Arne does get the back A. Trades 1-to-1 for both players. Rookhugger is on game and match point, though. Yeah, just playing it safe here on those back A's from Arne, and is going to finish it off with a punish with a reacted flash here on the Talon Swoop. Great plays here from Rookhugger. Very well done. Alrighty. We're going to be checking out Organis and Janet. This should be a fantastic one, actually. Organis and Janet, both great players. I always enjoy watching their games.
Team battle.
They're always fun to watch. But hopefully this, I'm sure, actually I'm not even hopeful that this is going to be a good match. I'm almost positive this will be a good match. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm usually wrong when I say things like that. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is going to be a 100% amazing match, and then someone just like completely 3-0s, like wins every single round in a row. Which, to be fair, could still be good matches. Just depends on like what's in between. And a great skill coin. Skill coin is indeed the best move in the game. So we're gonna get another desync on round 1. And to be fair, those desyncs may have been a little bit on Rookhugger as well. I know that he's been working on getting better internet, but I have notoriously had desyncs with Rookhugger in the past. A great throw here from Janet. Janet on the Midoriya here, of course. Gets a back A. Another back A to get past the Baby Lum and gets a great air-to-air combo. Janet gonna take this first round. It's a good counter hit there. It's a great roll-in 2-damage combo. And Janet's going to get a good Dragon Buster. Taking lots of damage here, though. Janet is definitely not in a good position. Alright, Janet's in a little bit of a better position now. Does tie things up here, 2-2. Can't really do anything with that Cloud, though, unfortunately. Gets the back A to get past the Baby Lum. Does take chip damage, though, from the fireworks. And Janet is going to get hit by the Cloud, deciding not to block there, it looked like, unfortunately. Great 2-damage combo here from Organis. There's 2 Baby Lumps coming up here, just going for the melons here. Does give Janet a health, though. A cherry they are going to trade is a very bad cherry for Organis to give Janet. Using the Dragon Form to get past that bad situation, but a cross-up 3-damage combo from Organis is going to close out this 3rd round here. Great throw on the punish from the Dragon Buster. And a great air-to-air, though, from Janet. As a 4-damage combo, Janet is back in this now. Does a jump, though, gets hit by the jackpot. Did get past all those fireworks, though. Back A to get past the Baby Lump, but a roll-in from Organis is going to get a punish on the back A. Does a butt slam getting past these Clouds, but now... Oh, Janet! Not punishing that, not really able to because of no Dragon Form there. And Organis able to get that cherry and the cross-up neutral. Like, trades in the air, gets the air-to-air, or get the anti-air, should I say.
Game 2. I'm confident in the judgment. Don't let me get close.
Alright, Janet here on the Degray, Rook here, or Organis here on the Rook. This is definitely an interesting one. I think this match is more 5-5, I would say, but even then I think Degray has a slight advantage just because of the Ghost is sort of a pseudo projectile. But it looks like that doesn't matter. Organis is already getting in here on to Janet. Goes to the forward A.
Surprise! Melon! Take that! Melon! Give me a jackpot! Round 2. Fight! Look out! Perfect! Round 3. Fight! What? What's this? Dragon Buster! Unicorn! Still learning? Yeah! AO! Perfect! Round 4. Fight! Surprise! Roll the dice! Look out!
Hello everyone. Sorry about the disconnect there. I don't know what was going on with the stream. That's actually the first time I have had a disconnect on a stream in like, oh man, it's been like forever, like probably like a year. Like I almost never have disconnects on stream, so that was very abnormal. Sorry about that, everyone. Thanks for all of you sticking around, by the way. Let's see what match we're gonna be checking out next though here. And that was a top 8 match, by the way, which is fantastic. I think we caught the Rookhugger and Arne match as well. We could check out PTRC Boy and Immy Socks here, I suppose. Oh, looks like they've already started. All right, after this round though, we will be checking out all of the rest of the matches on stream. The full matches, should I say? We're still checking out this match, of course. Immy Socks is also a fan. Actually, Immy Socks, I believe, just recently got into to Masters rank. That's always fun to see new Masters popping up. PTR Steel Boy, I believe, also is in Masters. A Toronto player as well. I do not know the locale of Immy Socks though. It looks like Immy is doing a great job of here, just keeping PTR Steel Boy out. And this is what you can do as a Valerie player. You can just neutral jump and AA, and it really makes it hard for Rook to do anything. And gets the Cyan Magenta as the punish. Great plays here from Immy Socks. The audio is very messed up. Let me try and fix that for you all. Alright, hopefully that helps with the audio, everyone. Oh, Arne and Insavar saying everything sounds fine now. Okay.
I'm confident in the judge.
Thank you all for letting me know of any weird stream things happening. This is I am so sorry. Anyone who's new here, this is a very abnormal thing to happen. I never have any stream issues. Very strange. Alright, PTRSD Boy doing a great job. Or I'm sorry, Immy doing a great job here of just getting the pressure on. Is going to get poisoned though. Immy really struggling here. Does have the pressure, but the Yomi counter from PTRSD Boy is going to close out this round.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes to the poison, into the big fish as well. Great throw here. A good throw from PTRC Boy though, going for the 4-day, not connecting with anything. Going for the assist, into the punch. Dagger fall, punch, has PTRC Boy in the corner. The bubble shield is going to get a lot of the pressure off of PTRC Boy. Immy here, gonna have a bit of a hard time getting in now. Going for the final arbiter to get in, but a throw punish from PTRC Boy and the poison. Immy just walking into the poison, not really what you want to do. Goes for the throw, doesn't connect, and the counter hit with the back A. PTRC Boy is on game and match point here. Another great Yomi from PTRC Boy. Lots of good Yomis here. It's poison onto Immy with the big fish to push Immy back away from getting in. But Immy actually gets the hit there. I thought it would have been at most a trade, and now Immy is in and gets the chip damage set up. All right, Immy trying to make some headway here in this match. Right, Immy trying their best to get in, but PTRC Boy not making it easy for them. Just the final arbiter is going to get the hit, but also gets hit by the big fish. Immy trying to be very safe here. Justice Kicks to get past the goldfish. Does also get a hit. Punch. Another Justice Kicks gets past the neutral A from PTRC Boy. Goes for the throw. Doesn't connect with anything. A throw from PTRC Boy. Putting Immy Socks in the corner. Gets the counter hit. And the 4-day after the bluefish. PTRC Boy is going to take all 3 games here Very well done. And that is going to be knocking Emmy out of the tournament. Very well done from both of those players. All right, we're going to be continuing on PTR Boy and Arne here. Oh, also, no worries, Softball. No worries that sometimes Twitch can be weird. It can sometimes be on the user's end for having weird sound issues. It's very Twitch is weird sometimes. Twitch is very weird. Twitch is very weird indeed.
Team battle.
I'm still a little salty that my stream disconnected though. Oh, that's the first time that's happened in like a year. Very weird. But anyways, we're getting back into this now.
Don't let me get close. Round 1. Fight.
All right, we're getting a grappler mirror match here. PTR Boy on the Rook and Arne on the Midori. Goes for the sidekick, gets the sidekick. Gets the counter hit into the Earthquake. PTR Boy just walking up a little bit. Goes for the Dragon Form. Should be able to get a command throw from Arne. Arne is in the lead now and has a great match now. Goes for the very risky Talon Swoop. Gets punished for it. Does trade in the air this time. And the neutral throw is going to close it out.
Round 2. Fight. Head cross. Dragon Buster.
Great jump in throws here from PTR Boy, really pressuring Arne. Arne not even really able to build up any Dragon Form at all. And PTR Boy gets this round victory.
Round 3.
All right, we'll see if Arne can build up any Dragon Form this round. Arne really struggling to get any Dragon because of all these throws. Gets a great air-to-air there, though. This should be fine for Arne. Gets a 3 damage punish there onto PTR Boy, but these 4 days from PTR Boy is getting some damage in as well. A jump sidekick there. And Arne does have the Dragon Form. Earthquake going for the Dragon Form here. Goes for the command throw. Doesn't connect with anything. They do trade in the air with the vines. Goes for the headbutt. And does get it. Only 1 damage though. Good block from Arne. Doesn't matter. PTR Boy was able to jump out of that command throw and get the Earthquake. Going for the vines. Does get punished for the effort there. Goes through the risky parry there. Could have potentially Yomi'd actually. Actually could have Yomi'd. These windmill crushers is really rough for Arne. Arne needs to be very careful here. Does get a 2 damage combo. 3 damage altogether. Jumping out of these Earthquake, very effective. Does get hit by that Earthquake. Arne does almost have Dragon Form though. Very close to it, but also only at 1 bar of health. Probably see a Dragon Form. No Dragon Form yet. Playing it very safe. Trying to perhaps keep the Dragon Form for after this round. But the Earthquake is going to catch Arne doing a sidekick there. Very unfortunate there for Arne. Seems like PTR Boy's Rook is doing very well so far in the tournament.
Life and love and painting.
Water can crash.
Round 1. Fight.
He does get the poison onto Arne. Great throw from PTR Boy. And the Goldfish. PTR Boy really running through losers very well here. Getting past everything Arne is trying to do. Great blocks here from PTR Boy, but a good Yomi from Arne. We're going to probably see a Rainbow Disc here to get some chip. They're just going for some chip. Yeah, and does just block, was going to block. Arne actually did a great job of baiting out the bubble pop there. Just blocking it, and then PTR Boy getting hit yet again. And that's really bad. 3 damage combo from a single jump in, and another 3 damage combo from a jump in. Arne closing this round out in 5 seconds flat.
4. Fight.
See if Arne can continue this. Goes for the yellow, but the bubble shield on the yellow to make sure of a correct block. Good back ace there, gets a counter hit, and the poison's ticking away. Gets 1 poison, should be able to block into a 4-day here. Doesn't get the actual punish though. A little bit too far for it. Arne able to block in time, and a Yomi counter after the bubble pop, after the bubble animation. Gets the Yomi counter. Very well done from PTRC Boy, tying things up 2-2 here. And Arne doing a great job of baiting out these bubble shields here. Goes for the poison, gets the poison and the 4-day, and this could be it for Arne. Does get the cross-up hit though with the rainbow. Arne is only at 1 though, and PTRC Boy with a great 4-day on Wake Up is going to take this game. Very well done from PTRC Boy there.
I'll make it exciting.
Round 1. Fight.
Right, PTRC Boy able to get the get the cake there, but Arne is already in. Alright, PTRC Boy able to get out of that bad situation. Does get a roll on as well after the whirlwind. Uses the short projectile to get past. Oh, and goes for the ground super. A great walk-in from Arne. Getting that cake at the beginning seems to really have helped. And a jump in into a neutral is going to close it out. Arne taking this first round victory. Goes for the melon. They trade in the air there. But Arne does have PTRC Boy in the corner. Great roll-in from PTRC Boy. Gets the bomb there, and that's going to be a 2 damage combo there from PTRC. Goes for the wind, and Arne trying to jump in, but the best move in the game, the skill coin, was too strong. PTRC Boy tying things up here. Great use of the short projectile there to get past the dice. Back A to get past the next dice, but going for a projectile there after that was a very risky thing. Getting hit by those fireworks. Gets hit by the melon as well. And Arne really struggling here. Does finally get in with a throw, but a Yomi counter from PTRC Boy. Gonna put Arne in the corner here. Ground Super gonna get blocked, and the 2 damage punish there. Would have been 3 damage if needed.
Round 4.
Arne really struggling in this matchup, unfortunately. Good blocks here from PTRC Boy, but the chip is stacking up here. Let's see what Arne does. Just trying to make use of the projectiles. Fortunately, not blocking. Goes for the sword, doesn't get it. I think, no, actually does get the roll-in. Wasn't sure if PTRC Boy would get past it or not. Should be able to get a throw here, or yeah, sword is actually a much safer option.
Round 5. Fight.
Great cross-up 2 damage combo from PTRC Boy. They are tied here, but this is game and match point for PTRC Boy. And he definitely has to win here. Gets past the baby lump there as well, which is very good. Doesn't get any points of damage though. Uses the whirlwind to get past the wind, or I'm sorry, the cloud, but it doesn't matter. The cloud is going to connect afterwards. And the back A from PTRC Boy will close it out with a 2 damage combo. Wins 3-0 here. Very well done from PTRC Boy. Alright, we are going to be checking out Janet and Aeroniko here. Oh, both players in Masters as well. Oh, I do not see Janet online.
Actually, no, it's going to be Rook Hugger and Organis.
Oh, Rook Hugger and Organis.
Winner's side, yeah.
Winner's side first. Winner's side. This is Winner's Finals, actually.
Yes, it is.
Very, very fun. And also, welcome, Leontis.
Hello, hello. Yeah, give me that screen share, because I need to
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
go through that.
Yeah, I'm so mad that my stream dropped, even for a few seconds, man. Like, I was like, wait, this never happens. What?
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, it sometimes happens to the best of us. And I'm obviously the best of us, you know. I mean, it's just a fact. Alright, so Rook Hugger here on the Degree and Organis on the Rook here. So we have 2 Rook players in this tournament, actually. We have Organis and PTRC, what it looks like. I know Organis has really been loving the Rook. They were running Rook
they've been
in
playing
the...
Rook for the whole time.
Yeah, they were running Rook in the the Quarantine Rapport tournament last week as well, the entire time, and I believe they came in 3rd place or 4th place, I want to say. One of those.
Yeah, pretty good showing from Organis there. Just strong Rook player all around. Always pretty terrifying to play against him.
Yeah, absolutely. I would. I think it's fair to say Organis is probably the best Rook player in the game at the moment.
Yeah.
I know that Organis is playing against the guy named the Rook Hugger, but Rook Hugger doesn't really play Rook much anymore.
Yeah, not as much as used to. I know that Tadazi also doesn't play a lot of Rook anymore. It's like Organis is like the last true like Rook.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
regardless, yeah, of like whether or not there is a better Rook player, you know, it seems like Rook Hugger, Tadazi, CWZ, a lot of those players don't play Rook anymore, but Organis has never stopped. And so,
That's true.
like, if you want to fight the strongest Rook, it's probably going to be Organis.
Yeah, Organis has kept true to the Rook main, right?
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into this matchup. Both players up 1 round here, it looks like. Rook Hugger already in the corner, using the Final Arbiter to get out of the corner. I think that's a fair play there. All right. Oh, and this is not...
for Rook is just... Oh, that's
Yeah, that was a fantastic air super there from Organis. And going up 2 rounds here, Rook Hugger really needs to rethink here.
Yeah, the hardest part about this matchup for Rook is just getting around the Ghost. And, you know, he likes to armor through projectiles. That's how he beats them, but she grabs you, so it doesn't actually work that way.
Yeah, it's sort of like a pseudo projectile, but in this match, it's almost better than a projectile sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
All right, great truce
2
here from
pressures.
Rook, yeah. Oh, but gets a throw. Rook Hugger not expecting how fast the recovery is on that, but gets the jump out. No punish from Rook, though. Doesn't even get the ghost, but able to punish the vines with the punch there, the neutral A.
Fight. Assist.
Going for the assist here, not able to catch anything. Ooh, a 2 damage punish there.
Nice counter hit.
That's really bad for Rook Hugger. And going for the 1-2. And this could be it for the Rook Hugger here. Oh, gets out with the B. Going for the assist. The assist should connect in time. And it does. Gets out of that really risky situation. Goes for the Final Arbiter. And that's going to be a punish for 2 damage with a throw.
Yeah.
Rook Hugger going for a lot of really unsafe things this round, or this game.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, he could have got a counter hit for 3. He could have been a little bit higher up and just sailed over Rook's. So there are a couple ways that he got out of that one without just getting wrecked by the normal throw, but it didn't work out for him. So yeah, Organis up 1-0.
I don't think we've seen a Rook lose in the tournament so far. Oh, and I take that, but we did see a Rook lose to a Lum recently, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah,
early,
which is pretty bad.
yeah, earlier in the tournament. I know that in the Fantasy Strike Discord, I was like heavily saying Lum is like 9-1 to the Rook.
Yeah.
a lot of people got mad at me for that.
Items are hard to deal with.
Very hard, yeah.
So this matchup, you know, we'll see if Rook Hugger can impress Organis, but so far it's looking all Organis.
Oh, but as you say that,
Oh,
yeah.
dirty cross.
Yeah, Rook Hugger gets in and gets the health as well. This should be a trade. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I know that some people have said that Lum isn't necessarily disadvantaged in this matchup. I tend to disagree with that. I think Valerie just has such a strong matchup here. Like, so many options just to get in on the Lum player. Like, once you get in as the Valerie, too, it's very hard for Lum to deal with it. Like, in this kind of a situation where Lum's able to throw out items, you kind of have some advantage, but... Oh! And times the jackpot perfectly to reversal the yellow there. In a little bit of lag, unfortunately. Oh, okay, we're back. Right, Organis.
3 baby Lums, though.
Yep, and that's... Oh, not able to connect, not in range. Oh, no, went for the yellow, forgot about the baby Lums. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate
That's
to
the thing,
see
you
it.
can't... That's like one trick that Lum has, is that if you mash throw after the Rekkas, then you don't get caught. So, or rather, after you get a blocked ball, and they want to sign you right there, bam. You have to be careful with the spacing on that, and you can get a throw in.
Yeah, we're going to see Rook
But
Hugger
the
do...
thing is, like, But yeah, I was gonna say Alum's got to go for so many Yomi counter or throw attempts in this matchup that the Yomi counters from Val are just the best in the game, and that's the tough part. That's the real mix-up here. Is like when can you Yomi counter these Lum throws?
Yeah, absolutely. And Rooker was actually doing a very stellar defense there, but unfortunately going for a very unsafe yellow, like you were saying, where you can sometimes get the throw past the yellow.
Well, it's actually past the Scion, so the Scion's not active.
Or the
when she
Scion,
moves
apologies,
and it's
yeah.
caught. Yeah, that's the main thing that you have to YOLO a lot with Lum. If you know they're gonna do it, the matchup looks easy. If you have to make good guesses as to when to do it, then it's actually really difficult for Lum.
Yeah, but Rooker does have a good matchup here now. Zoner's always good against grapplers. Well, I guess always isn't necessarily fair, but I would say in this game at least the Zoners are generally pretty
Traditionally.
favored, yeah. Ooh, Flash geared at a little bit of the wrong time. They do trade. Rookhacker's still in the lead though with 2 bars of health. Going for the Cycloid Revolution here. And this should close out the game or the round here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way for Midori in particular to actually get around taking the chip damage.
I think maybe you could like do a Dragon form into a Talon swoop, but that's assuming Rookhugger messes up, right?
Yeah. You want to donate your meter in the process.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, but does get a Dragon Bust here. Rookhugger going for a risky 4-day there. I think he was already in the animations. That's probably why Organis just went for it. Great Flash gear, though. And now Rookhugger has the Cycloid here. We may be seeing that soon. No, he just goes for a risky Flash gear. And Rookhugger and Oki now. Let's have that. Oh, gets a... Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that... I think that's probably the worst thing that could have happened, probably.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, it's not... I mean, Geiger still had full super, so it was a little bit less bad, but he's not really going to get a big punish off this.
Yeah, that's true. Goes to the Cycloid now. I like this from Rookhugger. Rookhugger should be able to build up another Cycloid Revolution before Organis is able to build up another Dragon form, so it should be fine. Gets a 2 damage combo there.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you gotta love the Flash gears with the time spirals for the combos. Lots of back A's here from Rookhugger we're seeing. Getting a lot of counter hits with these time spirals too. Going for the Dragon form. And Rookhugger could have gone for a Flash gear there. Maybe already using that 4-day though. And Organis just walking into the time spirals. Very unfortunate.
Yep, let's get a new matchup, I guess.
Absolutely. Now, I would say that the characters that Rookhugger has, they're pretty good against Midori. I think the DeGray matchup is a little less good than the Valerie one, but I don't think DeGray is disfavored here.
Yeah, I think they're both fine.
Yeah, I think it's like 5-5.
That bad.
Yeah, like 5-5, I would say.
There might be some niche like situations that I'm not aware of that make it advantage one way or the other, but I mean, I feel like these matchups are okay.
I will say, I think once DeGray gets you in the corner in like that situation, I think he's heavily advantaged, just because he has the Ghost. And like we were talking about with the Rook match, right? It's really hard to deal with that Ghost. It's not as hard for the Midori because he doesn't have to rely on the landslide. But even then, like the Ghost is just such a good option. Goes for the final Arbiter, gonna get the counter hit.
Oh no.
That's not good at all for Organis, losing a lot of Dragon Meter there. Gets the counter hit with the Justice Kick as well, and a lot of punches here from Rookhugger, going to close it out there. 2 rounds. I mean, what do you think Organis is doing wrong here?
I mean, the big thing about Dragon Form is you gotta make sure that when you activate it, you get damage immediately. And so in these situations when you're trying to gain pressure by activating, like you have to make good throw on the scramble there.
Yeah, that was
like
Dragon
Form. I think has to be used as a super that does damage. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you want to confirm at least some, right?
At least something has to be one.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of jumping just randomly like that when the DeGray has the final Arbiter. Now, I do think Valerie is definitely favored in this matchup. However, Valerie does have very low health, right? So if Organis can get a little bit of damage at the beginning, it's going to go a long way.
Round 1.
Yeah, and the parry can be really devastating as well. It just depends on how Rookhugger manages this. And Rookhugger's Val is really, really strong, so we'll see how Organis handles.
Yeah, I would say Val is probably Rookhugger's best character, or at least one of his best characters. A great safe jump there with the zip. Alright, Rookhugger is only at 1 bar here. Has to be careful of getting parried at this point. We have been desynced. Oh no, at the very end. Seems like the desyncs are only happening with
Should only
Rookhugger.
be the 1 round, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It looks like Organis did take that
new
round.
internet soon.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that. If anyone's interested in seeing Rook Hugger play, also I believe he's working on getting streaming and stuff like that set up as well. So that should be definitely fun to watch.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a great air-to-air though. Organis does. Oh, but walks into that.
Oh no.
That's really not good. And the safe jump is gonna close it off here. Yeah, you gotta be careful of just going for the Dragon Busters there on the zips because generally they're safe.
Yep. It's basically it's not a reversal. It seems like it might be, but it just isn't.
No, I don't think.
Impressive counter hit there. No confirm.
Absolutely. Rook Hugger does have the super here. It's a 3 damage, but does get thrown out of something there. It looked like. Maybe another Scion. Yeah. Oh, and Rook Hugger actually missed the chance there to use the ground super on the butt slam. Maybe thinking he could just maybe get that last point of chip in another way. Let's go for the
now actually for the first time on game point and match point.
Yeah, game and match point, absolutely. Well, jump here. We're probably gonna see a rainbow or a disc. Yeah, rainbow disc here. Yeah.
Yeah, just protect you, disc.
Yeah.
Take the one. No big deal.
Yeah, I was talking to Rook Hugger a lot about the his disc usages, and he says he uses them just for specific reasons that seem like they aren't good. Yeah, it looks like Organis took this.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, I think Rook Hugger kind of messed up on a little bit of damage there. He did a zip and got past the Dragon Buster, but didn't really follow up anything with it. All right, so Organis is gonna
caught with the Oki.
Yeah, and Organis is gonna move on to grand finals here. We're gonna be checking out PTR Boy and Aeronica, it looks like. Now, PTR Boy is a Toronto player. I don't know about Aeronica though. I want to say European. I have a lot of European players in my tournaments, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think PTR is a Toronto player, but mostly has been playing in the Toronto top tiers tournaments as Archigarg, representing ARG. So
I see.
My comment was mostly that if you watch those tournaments on the Wednesdays, you see a lot of these players, and there's like 5 ARG mains, it feels like.
All the ARGs, right? Aeronica here on the Valerie, and PTSD Boy on the Argar, like we were talking about. This is definitely the classic Zoner versus Rushdown, right? And Aeronica's already in, but PTSD with a great throw pushes Aeronica out. Aeronica poison as well. This is kind of the worst situation you want to be in, right? Like this is horrible for Aeronica right now. Trying to
desperate to get in as Val. You gotta jump. You gotta do whatever you can. And you hope to maybe get a random chromatic orb and catch something, but it's still it's nearly a lost round at that point.
Yep, and we just saw it there, right? And a great forward A. Ooh, a good chromatic orb on the neutral A, and now Aeronica is in. Goes to the yellow, doesn't get anything. And PTRC Boy actually doesn't have any super meter, but gets a bubble pop. That's really rough for Aeronica there. Oh, gets a counter hit.
Wow.
Goes for the rainbow disc. Or, I'm sorry, chromatic orb. Oh, and these... I think Aeronica's jumping too much. Like, sometimes it's better just to walk forward, you know? Like, there's no reason to really jump when you're in that close, right? Good rainbow.
You just want more damage, but you don't need it.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, gets in with the rainbow, gets hit by the goldfish there, I want to say, and again, dead to the poison.
Perfect.
I think Aeronica kind of just messed up on the pressure. Like, he was able to get in, and then he just kind of didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, and PTR has played that matchup a lot, so it's might just come down to experience in the matchup. I mean, sometimes like a good Val player, like it looks like they're getting destroyed in that matchup because it's just how it goes. But when she's the one in the driver's seat, it looks completely opposite. Same way with this matchup. Like both ways, it looks like if Jane is winning, it's like really dominating, and if Rook's winning, it's really dominating. So.
Yeah, exactly. I will say though,
no matter what the skill of the players are, it's just the nature of the matchup.
Yeah, I will say though, I do think that the characters like Jaina in this matchup, like in the Rook matchup, they definitely have the advantage off the get-go. But if Rook's able to get in, as if Rook can get in against anyone, he definitely goes up a bit.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the interesting thing is that whenever you see newer players, sometimes they think Rook is overpowered, and
yeah, that's grappler syndrome in every fighting game, right? Especially in a game where it's easy to do the stuff.
Yeah, I never thought
people would question. Like, oh, maybe if I could do the Zangief stuff, then he'd be strong. or whatever. But like in this game, you could just do all the moves, and that actually changes up the day one meta, you know. And so Rook is the best player, the best character easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you do stuff like this,
I was just about to say, then we just see a triple normal throw in a row, win the game.
yeah.
It's easy,
Plus
right?
Command grab, normal.
It's,
Yeah, easy to play.
easy overpowered. Easy overpowered. If you get 3 throws, you win, right? a great earthquake though to get past the arrows and put Aeroniko on the ground. But Aeroniko coming back strong here, getting a lot of good arrows as well. I like the use of arrows here. Lots of ground arrows, getting the chip. Sometimes using some air arrows as well. Yeah, and just getting some chip here. This is really good from Aeroniko. But now is in the corner,
Exactly
needs to be
what
careful.
Sarah wants to do. Yeah.
And a great air arrow there to stop PTRC Boy from getting any value off of the ground super there, and the forward A to get the anti-air as well. Aeroniko, I would say, is playing this just very well. Just sort of classic Jaina here against Rook. Oh, but a very bad Dragonheart! And that's how you lose games as Jaina. This could be
Here
it.
goes throw number 2.
Oh!
And the last mix up.
I wanted the 3rd throw in a row.
Waiting for a reversal.
Yeah. We could have seen a 3rd throw in a row. He had the opportunity, but didn't go for it. Opted to wade. I think that's fair, too, since he went for 3 throws in a row before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta switch it up.
It's all about that conditioning. Gotta figure out how to switch up your offense.
Mm-hmm. All right, Aeroniko getting a chip, but Aeroniko's in the corner, Leontis. This is going to be rough, right? Oh, gets a good Dragonheart anti-air.
I'm really liking the walk forward, block at the last second from PTR. Very, very useful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just taking damage on purpose just to get in. It's really, really important to do as a Rook player.
Yeah, and it's definitely better when you're only taking chip, right? Because
There's blocks.
Yeah, this is amazing. Oh, but a good Dragonheart from Aeroniko. Going for the Rain of Fire now. I think Aeroniko just hoping to get a little bit of chip here to maybe stall it out a little bit. Force PTRC Boy in. Does get the chip, and PTRC Boy with a bad jump. Aeroniko going to tie things up here, 1-1.
Yeah, so good matchup on both sides. Took it. But yeah, definitely had a chance there, PTR Boy, with that. And now we get another matchup that I would consider favored for Aeroniko's side. Just wind is such a, anathema to these items.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I think that it really depends on the playstyle. I think that if you're able to get in as Grave, then you're definitely favored, like you're saying. But I think if PTR plays it right with good roll-ins and just good anti-airs, I think he can really make up for the maybe wind and things of that nature, right? Okay, but it does look like Aeroniko did take the first round here. Does get hit by the melon. A good trade for PTR Boy, I would say. PTR Boy just trying to work out some items here. Yeah, and like you were saying, these clouds are getting rid of all those baby lums, right?
Yeah, slow fireball actually hits baby lum. The wind is really, really great against all the items.
Yeah, the wind gets past the baby lums too, but it looks like PTRC's body was protecting the baby lums there.
Yeah.
The mother protecting their children, right?
Yeah, mama lum.
Ooh, gets hit by the big win there. And PTRC Boy doesn't even have a super here, which is a little rough. Okay, does have the super now, though. Cannot do a reversal thing, though. Can't do the trade. Does get in! Oh, and that's rough. PTRC Boy got a little bit too greedy there, I would say.
Yeah, that actually might have killed on block, even. I don't think I've ever seen somebody kill somebody, like, straight up, like, chip them out with Grave Ground Super. I think I've never...
I don't think the ground super does do chip damage, does it?
Maybe I think it would just put them in the animation. I think if they were gonna get chipped by.
Oh man, we need to test this.
Yeah, because I'm actually not sure.
Tournament stream over.
Chat
Leontis
knows,
and I
yeah.
needs to go test this. Alright, but Aeroniko, looks like your prediction of the matchup being favored to Grave is coming true here. Oh, a bad back A though, trying to get past one of those dice, gets hit by the other one. And that's gonna be chip right there. Oh, and Aeroniko got the cake as well, not giving PTRC Boy any chance to get any extra project or any extra super meter there. Lots of cake is actually bad here. PTRC Boy and Aeroniko both already have cake. PTRC Boy, I think, would like
2 of them though post dice, so got more.
That's true.
Another cherry.
And there's the roll-in to close it out there. Aeroniko sort of was forced to go in there. 5 seconds on the clock with PTRC Boy having 4 bars of health.
Yeah, okay, Rook saying it does put them in the cutscene. you get the animation if you would chip out with Grave Ground Super.
Oh, sorry, that's what you were saying. I thought you were saying if it chipped.
Right, so it does do chip, but it wouldn't just like chip and make them die from chip. Like they would go into the animation.
Oh, I gotcha. So it would usually do like a chip, but it won't kill with chip, right?
It does.
Oh, it does
they,
kill
they
chip.
because they take 2 and they die, but it isn't the case where like you'll see Grave do a Shoryuken motion, and then they're dead on the ground, and he doesn't like he just puts them in with a grazing hit.
Gotcha. I see.
Okay, PTR climbing back here. Time this one up
Absolutely.
2-2. Big jump A is really important to deal with. Veronica, you got to use that ground super liberally. You'll get it back. Like using it against these watermelons even is just a useful tool.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get a point of damage with a super, it's not a bad super, right?
Yeah, pretty
Like
much
as
every
long,
time.
yeah, I would even argue that like as long as you're not really getting punished for your super, it's not really a bad super, right? I mean, like
Right.
you might lose the super meter, but you're gonna get it back, like you were saying. All right, the dice have been come out here. Gonna take a chip. Going for the wind probably here. Oh, and does get a wind hit. Oh, but that's really unfortunate. Gets pushed into the cloud, but gets another projectile hit. I think Ironica is just using the projectiles because they're working, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
the
now
air
I'd be walking forward, try to get that ground super in.
Mm-hmm.
But jump A beats the air to air situation.
Yeah, I think we only saw like 1 or 2 supers from Ironica there, but I guess he didn't need them in the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the thing in that matchup too, that you can make it a lot easier if you walk forward a bunch. You see Lum jump, he's afraid, so he does a watermelon, just super through it.
Mm-hmm.
Take your 1, throw a slow projectile, do a win, do something.
And we're seeing
See
another
Veronica.
yeah, another
Yeah,
Val
to seek
versus
on round
Lum.
1.
been happening.
That's
Sometimes
for getting into the round 1 though.
That's true. Yeah, sometimes it'll like you won't get in on the round 1, or sometimes it'll desync on the round 1. I will say though, like I think the good thing is that the players aren't desyncing. Like in a lot of
I agree.
online games that I played, like fighting games specifically, if you desync as a spectator, they also desync as the players. It's like
Yeah, horrible.
oh, and gets in for 3 damage. Tries to get a 4th with with the yellow, not able to connect. Looks like PTRC Boy did take that first round though. Oh, and gets a good air to air. Goes for the yellow. Is it a trade? It is a trade. Ironico getting that cake though, very useful, but the jump in 2 damage, and Ironico seeming to struggle here a bit.
Yeah, we gotta use the super bar.
Absolutely. Gets past one of the chips, uses the super here. I like this
There
a
we go.
lot. Yeah, we're finally seeing some super usage from
Get in, get some
Ironico.
records.
It gets a yellow. And the air to air only gets 2 damage though. Great blocks, and this should be, oh! Ironico just needs to get a single yellow, or a single sign to get the sign magenta yellow for the chip. But great jackpot there from PTRC Boy. Unfortunately, walking forward a little bit there, getting hit by the 4-day.
In the 4-day, mostly there was to beat the mini lum, but it just had the consolation prize of taking the round.
Absolutely. Sometimes it be like that. I kind of like that from
now
Ironico.
the Val players, yeah, good.
I was just saying, I kind of like that from Ironico, where he sort of waited a little bit before taking the cherry, because PTRC Boy already had full super, and not getting that cake, or I'm sorry, the cake, and not taking the cake actually prevented PTRC Boy from throwing any more items out. And, sorry, my little rant there, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying most of the Vals are starting to evolve past the using Cyan after a blocked ball. You just use the 4-day to check anything that Lum might do, and it prevents you from getting caught in that throw setup there. Because like that was the big thing in the matchup with Organis and Rookhugger, was that after the ball you go for the Cyan, you get thrown. So
True.
a lot of the Val players have been adapting to that and using just the 4-day instead.
That's true, I have been seeing the 4-day.
Yeah, Organis was saying in chat, people learning from shops you can't safely Cyan after a roll, so exactly that. Just use the 4-day because you will not get thrown.
Yeah, you'll still
So
get,
yeah,
you'll still get a
Ronick
point of
takes
damage,
that.
yeah, absolutely. That's I like that he started using the super a bit more there. Alright, who was our next one? It's gonna be Rookhugger.
It's going to be Rookhugger in Losers Finals, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Check this one out. And Organis is in the grand finals at the moment, so that'll be fun to see. Lots of really great players, I'd say, in this tournament. We Rookhugger, Janet, Organis, PTRC Boy, Arne, but there can be only
Sox
one.
rank 2.
Yeah, Emmy Sox recently also got to Masters. I was talking about that on stream. They're a great player. Absolutely.
Yeah, rank 2.
I need to play more, man. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like I'm falling behind on these players. Like oh man, it's rough. I still play though. It's definitely fun. I'm just I think I definitely enjoy the commentary side. I think a little bit more. But I do love getting my feet in the water a bit playing, and then I just get frustrated when I play against Rook, and I'm just like, ugh, why does everyone have to play Rook? You know, it's funny. I was talking in the Discord, the Fantasy Strike Discord, and I was like, I think I know why I hate Rook so much. I hate Rook so much because I think he's objectively the worst character in the game. So whenever I lose to him, I just feel horrible. Like, I'm just like, how am I so bad?
You gotta respect even the worst character. That's
true. That's true.
It's a nice thing about this game is that there isn't any like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 level of bad characters that are just not playable at all. You know.
Yeah. You know, I will say, like, even though I would say Rook is the worst, you can still play him, right? Like,
yeah, someone's got to be the worst, right?
There's always going to be someone that's bad, right? Yeah. Well, unless you, what was that? Wasn't there a game that was 2 of? Did we?
This might be a desync.
Yeah, I think it was a desync. I was like, okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah, just DeGray and Grave actually.
Yeah, it looks like the players actually.
School dance.
Yeah, it looks like the players actually desynced this time.
Yeah, I think their match actually ended.
They're trying to get back into it now. If it doesn't work this time, I'll probably just try and go in after they get going a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1.
I kind of wish that wasn't a desync though, because they did the exact same thing.
Oh, they got the same matchup too, which is actually crazy.
That's actually perfect, right?
Yeah.
That means literally nothing has changed, which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Except the stage. That's the only thing that changed.
Oh god, we need to like call it off, man. It's unacceptable. Alright, Rook Hugger is down on the health here. Ironico up 2 bars. Or I'm sorry, up 1 bar. Oh, now up 2 bars. Ooh, this should get a point. Yep. This is what you were talking about earlier, using the ground super just to get a single point sometimes, right?
Yeah, I mean, Graves got a lot of anti-airs, but only one of them is really guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And his meter's already nearly full, so you might as well just use it.
Absolutely. Yeah, Rook trying to put some pressure here, but Ironico, Ironico's defense there was actually flawless, I would say. Like, he did a very good job. Yeah, Ironico, oh, gets hit by the ghost, unfortunately. Pressing a few buttons there, maybe. Or just not blocking long enough. Gets the cross-up hit. It's the 2 damage combo. Trades there. I like that trade. Ironico's still up in the health pool here. Alright, both players just playing safe. Lots of little footsies here, back and forth. Alright. I like that from Rook Hugger not opting to go for the chip setup, because I think Ironico had a little bit of an opportunity to maybe go for a ground super. Right, both players just playing it safe. Rook Hugger is saying, I need to just play a little safe here, wait till I have my ghost to sort of push in. But Rook Hugger getting hit by everything here. This is not where you want to be as the Gray player. It's the dagger fall as a punish on the windmill. Goes to the throw, doesn't get punished though after missing the throw. Is able to, oh, assist at the wrong time. This is not good for Rook Hugger. Getting chipped here a little bit as well. And the anti-air neutral A. Ironico playing very well here against Rook Hugger. Right, both players playing safe here. Walking back and forth.
This matchup traditionally really tough for Grave to keep DeGray out, but you know, it's also hard for DeGray to keep people off him, and Graves' rushdown tools are really good. So.
Absolutely, and a great Yomi there is going to take Ironico out of the corner. Okay, but Rook Hugger already out of the corner himself. Gets hit by a projectile again, though, and a 3 damage combo. And this may be it for Rook Hugger, only at 1 bar of health here. That he's kind of forced to go in now. I mean, I guess that's the DeGray. That's kind of, you're kind of the rushdown anyway in this matchup. No, it doesn't punish the projectile there with a 3 damage. Oh. Let's get a 2 damage cross up.
Just went for the jump B. I'm not sure why there.
Yeah. Maybe already pressing it. I think Rook Hugger is happy to wait the timeout too if he has to. But, oh, he's in the corner, though, with only 10 seconds remaining. I mean, Ironico has a chance here to take this. He just needs to get in. I think Aeronica should just needs to go in. There's no reason not to now. If it's a... Oh, I love
Yeah,
this.
Rookhager benefits a lot from the draw here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you're both at 1 health and there's like 10 seconds on the clock, just go in, right? I mean,
Yep.
if he wins, it's going to be the same as if it's a draw, right?
Yes.
I think Aeronica played a little bit too safe in that one. 2 damage combo from Rookhugger, and Rookhugger may be able to take advantage of the bit of momentum there that he got from that round, but a cross up from Aeronica, putting Rookhugger back in the corner here. And Rookhugger already getting out with that ghost though. Goes for the wind summon. I think that's the first wind summons we've seen. It's a 2 damage combo onto Rookhugger. Both players at 3 bars of health here.
Oh, he doesn't get the conversion.
Oh, and gets the ghost hit, but I think Rookhugger thought the ghost was gonna get past the projectile. Fortunately, gotta pay attention to where your ghost is. Gets the final arbiter! Oh, that's rough. I think Aeronica was blocking for the cross up there. It had to be, right? Yeah, gets the ghost.
Did it cross? I'm not actually sure.
I don't. It didn't say it crossed, but it may have crossed. And no, Rookhugger.
No.
Yeah, it gets the 2 damage punish, able to get past it. So Rookhugger doing a bit of a walk back there, yeah. Or run back, should I say?
That funky degrade jump A. Like you always expect that he's farther left than he is, but he's actually really far to the right. It's like his hurt box is in his fist.
Yeah, definitely. And we're gonna see a lot of those neutral jump A's here from Rookhugger. Ooh, but a great Dragonheart from Aeronica. Goes for the rainbow, past the projectile, gets the zip there. Oh, could have got the magenta. I don't think Rookhugger believed hard enough there. Didn't think that the sign would connect. Sometimes it be like that. But Rookhugger is gonna take this first round. What do you think of this matchup, by the way? Like, which character do you think's advantaged?
I think it's maybe a little bit Jaina advantage, but I really enjoy the gameplay that comes from Val putting Jaina in the corner and just sort of keeping her at dive kick distance like this. If you use the retreat properly, yeah, exactly. You sign to beat dive kicks at this perfect range. But if you let her in a little bit, then you start to get dive kicked to death.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I like the gameplay of using the Rekkas and baiting reversals and dealing with that. It's just the dive kick spam can be pretty frustrating to deal with as a Val player.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this is so hard to deal with too. I think Valerie probably has one of the easiest projectiles to neutral jump over, right? Especially as Valerie. So it's just like so hard to use a projectile properly here. I think it's probably best to just try and get in and just use dive kicks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, perfect.
If you do it right.
Yeah, and again,
You gotta be
Valerie
a little bit
is
tighter about that.
Yeah, and again, Valerie is definitely Rookhugger's best character, or at least one of his best characters. So just very hard to deal with this Valerie. He just plays a very conservative and a very safe Valerie.
This will be great fun.
And Rookhugger here on the Satsuki.
Round 1.
I do enjoy watching some Satsuki gameplay. We don't see it very often, actually. Yeah, that's another character you don't see picked very often, which surprises me, because I think Satsuki is a very good character.
Oh yeah, she's definitely like, she's been like top 3 in the game for as long as I can remember. Lots of changes to her though, but it's still the case where, she's a layer 1 character. If you can't deal with her mix-ups, you just lose, and if you don't know what to do, you just lose.
Oh yeah.
So she's like one of the bigger knowledge checks in the game of just knowing like if she smothers you, there's a very specific way for your character to get out, and if you don't know it, you're literally just dead.
Yeah, I think another great part about her as well is that she's sort of a character where she kind of has a tool for every situation, if you know how to use her, right? Like, she has great combos, she has great rushdown, but she also has great mix-ups.
Yeah, and she has like oddball anti-air with her ground super, but
yeah, and she
right
has
now,
she kind of
Aranko
has a... Oh yeah, Aranico's doing a great job here, right? He's not even really going in, he's just sort of punishing Rookhugger for going in, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is that kind of matchup though. You get maybe no notice set up yet.
That's it.
Get free chip, forward yellow cross up, so Ronico's Valerie gets a crown.
Yeah, I think Rookhugger he just played that way. Like, it's weird to say too aggressively when you're playing a rushdown, but I think he played it too aggressively, and he also used way too
against
many
a character with no
forms.
reversal. Yeah, you should be able to just smother.
Fight.
All right, now we're seeing
here.
Rookhugger play a little safer here. Oh, gets hit by the anti-air.
A lot of the anti-projectile tools for this matchup goes a little bit better.
Yeah,
but
and yeah, Ironico just went in hard there. Got a 3 damage combo at the end. Also got an air-to-air with a dive kick. Alright, we'll see. Oh, Ricard gets in with a good kick, though. Ricard playing safe, trying not to get hit by the reversal here. Yeah, there it is, and that's it.
Yeah. Basically a 5 damage combo there.
Oh, yeah, it's... I mean, when you play against Setsuki as Jaina, like, just... I mean, you almost never use reversal, right? Because if you miss it, you take 5 damage.
Yeah. You have to, though.
Yeah,
It makes it difficult.
You have to use it, but you can't use it too much, right? Yeah, Ricard
It's like
trying...
Greatsword.
Yeah, absolutely. Ricard just doing some dive kicks here, trying to bait out a reversal. Veronica playing it safe. All right, good
That was
blocks.
a really good conversion to the forward A fireball there.
I'd really like to see Ricard go for a throw after a kick eventually, just to sort of mix it up a little bit. But I think he's just maybe waiting for Veronica to press that reversal. All right, both players just playing safe here. We're seeing Ricard play exceptionally safe. Gets a kick. Great anti-air there. I guess air-to-air in that case. Another great air-to-air. He's catching Veronica, pressing buttons, jumping a little bit. Those dive kicks from Setsuki are really, really good. He gets the air-to-air again with a counter hit. That was a point where Veronica could have used a reversal.
Yeah, not really sure which button he was pushing at that point. Maybe forward A, just trying to catch sets out of the air, but...
Catches Ricard pressing a back A. Oh, Ricard gets hit by 2. He takes 2 damage, though, in that situation. Not horrible. Oh, and gets a great 4 damage combo. Veronica pressing buttons there. All right, Ricard just trying to get something here, make something work, and gets past the reversal. And Veronica is going to be knocked out of this tournament. We are going to be seeing Ricard in Grand Finals, as we usually do, against Organis. A rematch against Organis, actually.
Yep, coming in from loser's side. He's going to be, what, best of 5s now?
No, it's still just best of 3, yeah.
Best of 3, but with the... Okay,
with the bracket, yeah, with the bracket
Ricard
reset.
can handle.
Yeah, we used to do best of 5s. And then we realized that a best of 5 3v3, especially with a bracket reset, takes a really long time. Which I've seen happen before too. I've seen a tournament. I think you were.
Sorry, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
My bad. I've been doing so many single tournaments.
Yeah,
That
singles have the best of 5s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I think I don't remember if you were running the bracket or not for this tournament of mine, but I had a tournament where. It was ridiculous, man. So the tournament had lasted for about like 2 hours or 2.5 hours, right? So a fairly standard tournament. And then the final match, it was grand finals. It was best of 3. The final one, it was a best of 5, and it literally pushed the tournament to like 4 hours. It was like an hour and a half or 2 hour long game. It was ridiculous. I mean, it was an amazing game. Don't get me wrong. It was beautiful. It was so much fun to watch. But like,
Yeah, but 50% of the tournament time is grand finals.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I heard that a similar thing happened at Frosty Fostings, where like the last game was just like.
Yeah, we did best of 3 for the grand finals, and it was a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I did a mandate that if Ricard had reset the bracket, that we would just play a best of 1 at that, and not play a whole other set. To say, you know what? All right, you guys both won a set against each other. Let's just do one more fight, and then that's the end of it.
I think that's very, very reasonable.
But it didn't happen. Actually, Wheezy got the win in winner's side, so we didn't have to go to a reset. And congrats to Ricard for taking second at Frosty, but they're looking to try to win this. So essentially it's a best of 3, but Organis has already won 1 match. That's how this works.
Exactly.
So Ricard's got to win 2 team battles. Organis just has to win the 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting right into that Val versus Lum. Let's see if Ricard has a better chance this time of dealing with. Yeah, there it is. There's that forward A instead.
Yeah, it's
Immediate
so
adaptation.
good. Yeah, and honestly,
using the cyan there.
like you were saying earlier, I think that forward A is what it's just used to like get past the baby Lum, right? It just happened to hits.
Yeah, well, in this matchup in particular, though, the problem was when Lum gets a. The meta used to be that if Lum gets a blocked ball, like you block his ball, that she would just cyan magenta yellow for free.
This
but
is a
the
trade?
Lum players learned that you can. That's to be trade. Yeah, the Lum players learned that you can throw the cyan if you do it early, and her box will drift into your throw like that.
Yeah, I was just about to say exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so then what they started doing instead was after the blocked ball, you check with a forward A, which will catch them jumping or will catch them advancing or going for that throw.
Oh, yeah, that should have been a forward A right there. That should have been a forward A.
Yeah.
Oh, good
But
Yomi
it's
here,
mixed up,
though.
because yeah, you can get greedy with it, and you could say, well, I think he thinks I'm going to do a 4-day, so he's not going to push anything, and then you get to do a Cyan again. So just being aware and representing that side of the mix-up, whether you're going to 4-day or Cyan.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of
so
4-days
now
now.
just
I think he's
pushing
learning.
different
Yeah, he's learning.
Yeah.
Oh,
you see
there
some
it
throw
is.
attempts come out of the Lum because they have to predict it. They can't do it on reaction, so that's what makes this matchup tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because the upside to a Yomi counter for Valerie is so incredibly high, even doing this throw stuff is risky for Lum. So for what a lot of people say about like this matchup being even or not Val favored, I think it has to.
They don't really
that's
understand
what's
like
happening.
yeah, they don't really understand exactly what they're doing. I think sometimes in those cases, like I think when Valerie knows exactly what to do, they're just favored, right? Because like it's hard, like it's bad for Lum to go for the throw because of the Yomi, like you were saying, but it's also bad for him not to go for the throw, right?
Yeah, and
Like-
then he has to be a genius. It has to be perfect every time.
It's just like always bad for Lum. And a 3 damage combo. Rookhugger has Organis in the corner, but a great headbutt is going to throw Rookhugger back into the corner. Organis gets a 2 damage combo into a normal throw, and this could be it for Rookhugger. And it is.
Yeah,
What a...
sometimes. Oh, and gets the donation of the super meter.
Yeah, that
Respecting
was...
the neutral AA Oki, but just gets command grabbed instead.
That was so well done from Organis. A very... Like, Organis just... You don't see many Rook players like Organis. Like, they just play Rook so well.
Oh yeah.
Great 2 damage combo. Not able to get a Ghost there, already used it. A Ghost is going to protect Rookhugger from getting advanced upon by Organis after the Earthquake. A Thunderclap with no follow-up, though. Alright, both players just playing it
It kind
safe
of
here.
hangs you if you don't get it, so unless you can really confirm that it's gonna.
Yeah, and Organis gets a
Clap's
great
gonna
jump
work.
in throw here, and the 4-day is going to close it out. Organis already have 2 rounds here. I don't think Organis has lost with Rook yet today. Unless Organis was the one that lost to the Lum, but I don't think it was Organis that lost to the Lum. Which wins here? It's the Head Crush.
Yep, head crush.
Alright, our Rookhugger gets out of it this time, the Oki. Alright, it's another... Could have actually gone for a punch there. Could have got 2 damage. Opted for the safer Daggerfall. Maybe expecting a block, perhaps. And this should be... Oh no, not close enough to get the chip set up. Yeah, Organis very aware of that chip setup. Don't even want to block that Ghost there. This is going to get punished. Alright, Rookhugger making some headway here.
Round 4. Fight. Assist.
Oh yeah, and Organis doesn't have the super this time. That time it'll definitely work. It's the punch. I think Organis expecting a throw there, trying to Yomi a little bit. Does tie things up health-wise, though. Ooh, Rookhugger jumping right into that Windmill Crusher, unfortunately. Now in Oki, it's another Windmill Crusher, and Organis just kind of a monster with Rook, man. It's
Yeah.
kind of ridiculous. You know, I will say,
This, I
like...
think has not dropped a game yet with Rook. If only they could play Rook the whole time.
Yeah, you know, I will say, I love watching Organis play, but I hate watching Organis play Rook because it disproves my theory that Rook is F tier.
Rook's not F tier. Rook's B+, right?
A great 4-day there from Organis. Ooh, and gets another one. Rookhugger trying to get an anti-air there, not able to catch though. Good neutral A's here from Rookhugger. Ooh, and that's a 3 damage punish there. Good block from Rookhugger. Organis at 2 bars here. Going for the Dragon Form.
And back A coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not.
Right? Rookhugger just trying to buy time, right? Just, yeah.
Yes.
Organis was able to get in, but I still think Rookhugger did well there. Ball, basically, what, like 75% of that Dragon meter? Very well done.
Yep. If you can land a ground super here at some point, then nope, didn't get that.
Yeah, it does connect with a cloud though, and another one on the butt slam there. It's another one as well. Ooh, and Rookhugger was in a good position, and okay, back in a good position with the Yomi counter. And chip. Oh god! Oh my!
The parry setup, yeah.
That was so well done from her. I completely forgot about the parry.
Round 3.
Very well
Yeah,
done.
you can just parry the start up of that, and then you get a 2 damage punish. Actually, you get a 3 if you are ready to jump, but depends on how far away you are. Because Midori doesn't have a really great cross-up hitbox on his jump.
Oh, this is bad for Rookhugger.
Combo.
A great Dragon Buster here from Organis. And a sword, though. That's going to get a lot of the pressure off Wind Summon. This is just going to waste so much time. And he gets the air-to-air too. And this should... No! Organis lands in time. Almost out of Dragon Form. And a neutral... That was so risky. A neutral A on Wake Up from Grave against Dragon Form is so risky. I guess he did it because it also... It beats... Yeah, I guess...
Dragon's normal throw actually leaves you a little bit minus, so...
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I guess also the neutral A would have beat the command throw as well in that situation, right? Because Organis only had 1 health.
1 HP, yeah.
Is neutral does? Oh, looks like Hooker got it. Is neutral A faster than like is the startup of neutral A for Grave faster than the sword?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
One. Fight.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, because it's like if the sword was faster, then it would be better to do that. I guess neutral A is Grave's fastest startup move, so that's probably why I did it.
Yeah. Outside of the ground super, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Organis in a bit of trouble here. Only at 2 bars of health. Does get some good items here, making some space. I would have liked to see dice there actually. Yeah, here's the dice this time. There is that. That's really unfortunate. That bomb actually kind of prevented Organis from going in there. All right, Rookhugger getting the jump A. Yeah, Rookhugger's doing a really good job of getting some revenge on Organis this match, should I say. Goes for the
2
throw.
rounds away from resetting this.
Absolutely. 2 more damage. Rookhugger's doing very well here. Goes for the 1-2, gets the chip. I don't know if it's worth it though. Gets put in the corner. We'll see. It's the final arbiter, and this should connect with a cross up. Oh, if Rookhugger had a ghost there, yeah, I was gonna say if Rookhugger had the ghost, it would have been over. Gonna take 3 damage here. Has Organis. Oh, gets the ghost, but oh, that's so unfortunate. Didn't believe, and Organis gets the cherry as well, and another point of damage. This is not looking good for Rookhugger now. Oh, going for the jackpot, interesting. Oh, and only got coins? That's so unfortunate. Goes for the assist, final arbiter. Is it a cross-up? Doesn't matter whether it was or not, Organis got the block. I think Rookhugger just kind of messed up in a lot of those situations, unfortunately. Just kind of went for the wrong choice, right?
Just tight defense from Organis and just getting some good item rolls, so I don't know.
That's true too, yeah. Ooh, the skill coin, the best move in the game, bar none. Oh, there's so many lums. It's really stopping Rookhugger's advance. Gonna get punished after a block. They're on the kicks. Organis, I think, got the cherry there.
No, I think Rookhugger got it.
Was it Rookhugger? It might have been Rookhugger, yeah. Oh, there's okay. Rookhugger sees the cherry, gets the cherry before the bomb, but does take a point of chip for it. Still think it's better to get that to not even give Organis the chance to get it.
Yep.
Oh, finally gets a ghost hit there. Into another throw, and this is chip setup. Yeah, it's over. There is nothing Organis
reset
could
point
do there.
here for Rookhugger.
Yeah, Rookhugger is going to reset the bracket here if he wins here. Oh, that was... Oh, and the punch also got rid of the baby lum. Great rolling from Organis with the bomb follow-up. Rookhugger barely able to get out of range of that cartwheel. Hits the cherry and some bombs there. Baby lum on the way. Another baby lum. Oh, gets 1 point damage, but gets countered by the baby lum. The baby lum protecting the mama lum. It's past one of the baby lums that time. Gonna get hit by another one. These baby lums are putting in work for Organis, Leontis. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Organis is getting like the perfect items, right?
Fireworks, not quite chip yet. It's close though.
I mean, there wasn't much Rookhugger could do there, right? Just with all the baby lums, Organis got one like every time, right?
Yeah. It's like gonna walk up and ground pound or get over it. It's like.
Yeah. All right, Rookhugger trying to get in here, but Organis gets out. All right, Rookhugger gets 2 damage. 4 days to trade here. All right, Rookhugger in a decent position now. Gets it with the back A. And now Organis has super meter again. Okay, Rookhugger gets the cherry. That's actually perfect. He needs that cherry to work with the dice, right? Oh no, but Rookhugger gets 2 damage combo from the melon.
Oh man. Organis actually just doesn't want to get a reset here.
No.
2-2 now.
No, and now we're getting a DeGray versus Midori. This was I don't remember who won this last time. Do you remember?
I actually think it was Rookhugger's to Gray. I think Organis floundered out a little bit with the middle.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Ricardo's McGray. Ricardo's Dick. I combined them.
His McGray. Jesse McGray.
Jesse McGray. I love it. Ooh, a good parry. Not able to connect with it though, and a bad punch there. That second punch was bad. The first one was good. Ooh, we saw the parry. Ricardo catching the forward A. A neutral A here from Orgon? No, just a block. Go for the back A. With the assist. Rookhugger in a good position here. Jump over the command throw. Well done from Rookhugger. Also, Organis only has 50% of that super left. Yeah, Rookhugger just had... Oh, gets a good counter with the forward A. Oh, that's really bad for Organis. Not going to get really anything out of this Dragon Form. Going to take even more damage. Oh, no. Rookhugger not...
Oh, no.
Not believing, maybe? Not thinking he had
Maybe
the time?
throw might have been the only option, or definitely didn't want to give Organis the super.
I think that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, Human Form Midori doing a lot better for Organis this time around. I think just the C button is just really tempting when you play Midori, and
Yeah, I think Organis
really
is
gets you in trouble.
using it a bit too much here, right?
Yeah, on both sides. The parry a little bit too much parry, a little bit too much Dragon Buster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so now we got
Oh,
Gray
and the
on
perfect
reset point now.
This should be... Oh, Rookhugger missed! Gets a Justice Kicks, though, and this is not good for Organis now. Gets... Oh, not able to get it. Gets a throw. Rookhugger in a great position with the chip. Doesn't get the chip set up. Messes it up. Justice Kicks trying to get the chip here. Oh, that... I think Rookhugger lost there. Yeah, that transformation cost Organis the game, or the round there, and then Rookhugger comes back with a throw. Rookhugger resets the bracket 3-2. That was a lot of whiffs from both players there.
Congratulations.
Whew, I'm sweating. I'm sure they're sweating too.
It looks like Organis wants to stay in the matchup.
Yep.
So it's
Organis
kind of the only
happy.
decision to make.
Rookhugger is... I'm sure Rookhugger knows it's a reset, right? Oh, maybe it's just us.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I shouldn't spectate Rookhugger. Hit Organis. Maybe it'll make it better. Yeah, I think it was us. We're probably gonna miss the first round here, unfortunately.
Round
Yeah.
2.
All right, looks like it's a Midori versus Valerie. Organis took the first round and almost has full super meter. Ooh, a great parry from Organis. Great jump back from Rookhugger. Gets another forward A and the air to air. I like the back step there from Rookhugger. Oh, and that's it, right? Yeah. You know what's funny? If that Dragon Buster had lasted a little bit longer, Rookhugger didn't actually get the jump over. He landed in front.
Yeah.
Ooh, a great Sai Magenta Yellow to get past that Dragon Buster there. I like this from Rookhugger. He's using the Sai Magenta to get past the Dragon Buster, waste the time, get some damage. Ooh, a great parry though after the butt slam. Or probably Yomiing there. I like the Rainbow Disc here. Kind of stops Organis from getting any value there. Oh, no, and Rookhugger whiffed that. Could have given Organis a chance to come back, but I think that was also a safe jump zip, so I think it was over no matter what. Organis is in though. A Yomi counter! This is not good for Organis. A jump in. Oh no, not going for the jump in Rainbow. I like that, I guess. Saving the super for the Dragon Form, maybe. I think Organis is trying to get a cross-up hit there. Didn't catch though. Gets the Chromatic Orb. Gets the Cyan. Oh, but doesn't do a second jump, and Organis is going to take it. But also almost out of super here. If Rookhugger can survive this last bit of super, I think he'll be in a really good advantage state. Great yellow there. Goes for the forward A, gets hit by the parry though. Maybe Organis can pull this out here actually.
Oh, it's really bad for Rookhugger here.
Yeah, this is actually terrible. Like the worst situation, right? Or one of the worst.
Yeah, and he's yellow, so like zip is no longer a move you can use.
Yeah, gets the yellow off. Going for another zip here. Can he make it? He can! And that's a lot of damage. Goes for the yellow, tries to close it out there, but because he tried to close it out, gonna get punished. I don't think Rookhugger should have gone for that there. I think he should have just played it safe like he had been.
Yeah, so really fortunate there for Organis. The Midori seems to have been the weak link in the team, and getting that first game finished, like, I think they're confident that their Lum can take a round, their Rook can So in really, really good position to win this tournament now from Organis.
Yeah, 100%.
Just a kick. Assist.
Right. Rookugger on the Degray here. That's gonna get punished with a 2 damage combo.
Daggerfall. Assist.
Rookugger really struggling here as the Degray. Going for the dice roll. The bomb was protection there. Yeah, you can't be doing that when the Rookugger, when Degray has the ground super like that. You're gonna get punished.
Yeah, you time that so perfect that the die is about to hit right as you get there, and then he has to
Absolutely.
question
Fortunately, we
whether
have
or
been
not
desynced here.
the die is going to make contact, and break the parry there, because the parry only blocks strikes, does not actually deal with projectiles the same.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think the matchup for this is actually? Like, what would you say Degray versus Lum is? Like,
Well,
it's hard
I
to
think
say.
I think in this particular matchup, like Lum becomes the zoner and Degray becomes the rushdown, and they both have really good tools to do both. So I don't know. It really just depends on how free Organis is to throw items, and if Rookugger can get in and just do what Degray does, then it's pretty easy for Degray to close games out.
That's fair, yeah. It seems like Organis is almost playing Lum more like a mid-range character, though. Like, they're sometimes going in and they're sometimes just zoning, right? Like, they're kind of like changing up their game style depending on what Rookugger's doing, which I think I kind of like. I think it's kind of working, at least in this round it is. They do keep trading with those jackpots, though. Giving Rookugger that cherry is really bad, too, but a great Yomi counter. Gonna give Organis full super meter again. Rookugger still has the super meter as well. Good blocks from Rookugger. Great defense, going for the final arbiter, is going to connect with the cross. Also got the ghost! Didn't follow up though with it.
Oh man.
That was, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, where you get a cross up with an air super and you get the ghost. That was that was pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen combos where like the ghost catches you out of the air, but not off of a cross up jump super. That was pretty wild.
Absolutely. Oh, while I have the time, Safety Man and Toronto Top Tiers, as well as Southpaw Hair, thanks for the follow and the hosts. I appreciate that. It's the Earthquake, but it gets hit by the projectile. So we're going to probably see lots of Earthquakes and Thunderclaps. Goes for the Landslide, very risky. Tried to get in, but Rookugger was able to recover in time. Great sword from Rookugger on the binds. Also, by the way, we're seeing Rookugger on, Rookugger's on Grave now, not Satsuki, right?
Right. Need that swap.
Perfect. Round 2.
This matchup I feel is pretty abysmal for Rook. I think this Grave has too many anti-airs that deal with the ways that Rook gets in, and if Rook doesn't jump, he just gets bodied by projectiles on the floor. So I think it's really, really, really tough for Organis.
Yeah, absolutely. Goes for the head crush here. Oh, and gets hit by the projectile too. That's really rough. Yeah, this is just a very good matchup for Grave. Although I think Grave is probably the best zoner to play as against, or for Rook to play against, right? Like I think Rook has more options against Grave, but even then, Grave just being a zoner just makes it hard, right? Ooh, tried to Yomi there. A little bit of a Yomi stare down. Always fun to see. Yeah, I like. This is so hard for Rook to deal with, right? Ooh, not able to get back in time, and this is gonna get blocked into a 4-day. It looks like. I like it. Swapping up the punish a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, the reason I like Grave in this matchup still is just because I feel like his anti-airs are way less committal. He's not like doing a flash gear or a Jaina reversal into that. Oh, jump.
Yeah, that's really rough.
Sleep in there.
And I think that's weird. It didn't look like a cross up, but I think Rookugger, or I'm sorry, it did look like a cross up, but I don't think it was a cross up.
Yeah, it was the sweet setup.
Yeah.
Perfect landslide.
Yeah, and Rookugger's in the corner here. I like the jumps here from Rookugger, just baiting out those command throws. Let's get a 2 damage punish there after a block on the vines. Rookugger gets the chip too. Great sword on those vines. You got to be careful using the vines. Rookugger is prepared with the sword, and yeah, I think another great part about the Grave in this matchup is the sword, right? It's very easy to beat the vines with the sword.
You can beat vines and you can beat ground pound as well, but he's also, of the zoners, he's the only one that can vary the projectile speeds. And when he delayed gear is different, right? Like, and Jaina's fireballs are the same speed, but they're different sizes. But like Thunderclap is hard to use against Grave in particular because
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I will say, in this matchup, I personally think Valerie's... Oh, Organa's mistimed the throw there, it looked like.
Yeah, actually was correct. Caught the Valerie jumping, but just didn't get the pre-jump frames that normal.
Yeah. Oh, and that was fun to watch. A little bit of a stare down there. Organa's walking forward a bit, and Rook Hugger blocking, and then not blocking, and then not blocking, and then losing.
Yeah.
I'd like this.
Forward A to catch jump.
Yeah. I like the Rainbow Disc here, protecting himself from any opportunity of Organis doing like a ground super there. But the air super is gonna catch Rook Hugger there, and the Thunderclap, and Rook Hugger in a very bad position. It's the neutral A, doesn't connect, but it does connect with the forward A. I'd like to see Rook Hugger do like more neutral jump A's at the beginning. Like, I feel like that's the best way to play this matchup personally, like neutral jump A as Valerie. It really makes it hard for Rook to actually engage. Good punishes here though. Ooh, a good vines catching Rook Hugger jumping forward. And this may be it for Rook Hugger. Rainbow Disc is good here. Oh no, it's I thought that
no.
I thought that he maybe
There's some invincibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still gonna punch her in the face.
Yeah, I guess the neutral jump A from Rook, it just lasts too long.
I'll make it exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So it's just gonna get caught, and it just reaches down so far also. So this is the final round of the entire tournament, folks.
Yeah, it's
the
gonna
Val
be great.
versus Lum. Who will decide it? Which side is correct?
Yeah, you know what? We have seen Valerie and Lum so much this tournament. Like, it's kind of insane. And a forward A beating that. Yeah, very well done from Rook Hugger here. And I know that I think that
beat up the Panda.
Yeah, I definitely think Val is favored here, but I know a lot of people think Lum is. Oh, and that's what we've been talking about, right? Can't be yellowing like that. And a lot of good throws here from Organis. Catching Rook Hugger on the wake up. Going for the jackpot, and it's a trade. That's probably a bad trade for Organis. Only at 1 bar of health here. A Cyan Magenta Yellow will close it out here, assuming they connect with the Cyan Magenta, and they do. Rook Hugger going to take the second round. Organis definitely needs to rethink their game plan, or they're going to lose this tournament. Let's get a throw there. Or Rook Hugger learning a little bit there. And the chromatic arm. This may be it for Organis, honestly. This should be a trade. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Organis is sort of back in it, but a great forward A into the jump A Cyan. Organis, lost a little bit of defense there. Rook Hugger really exploiting it. Oh, I would have liked to see Organis play Lum like they've been playing Lum in the previous game, or the previous match. But sort of changed up the style a bit and kind of cost them the game, I'd say. Cost them the tournament.
Yeah, so extremely close matches. They went 3-2, 3-2, and 3-2.
Yeah,
so really, really, really good matches between those two.
Yeah,
so
I know
congrats
that was
on
great.
Rook Hugger and Organis for getting top 2 in the tournament.
Yeah, no, that was
Rook Hugger for winning,
love
obviously,
it.
but yeah.
Yeah, I always love it when like the finals of a tournament, and even like the semifinals of the tournament are just like, it's like the same people, but it's like really close every time, right? Like, it's always fun to see that. And that was great. You know what's funny though? It is the team battle, but they played a lot of the same matchups. Did you notice that? They played a lot of the same matchups. That's always fun to see. Again, Safety Man, thank you for the host. Toronto Top Tiers, thank you for the host. Everyone who followed Southpaw Hair, Carstickles, I think that's how you pronounce that. Thank you for the follow as well. Everyone should definitely check out Toronto Top Tiers. Actually, they run 1v1 tournaments every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I think
7 p.m.
7
Eastern.
p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Wednesdays, and they do 1v1 Fantasy Strike tournaments. I sometimes enter them myself, so if you want free wins, enter and play against me. No, actually, you know, Leontis, I'm actually really proud of myself. You know why I'm really proud of myself? Because in one of the Toronto Top Tier tournaments, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, I beat Rogue Yoshi in my first round, which makes me super proud. Yeah, it made me super proud because if no one knows, Yoshi came in second place in Quarantine Report, so I'm very proud of myself. But yeah, no, Toronto Top Tier is great people over there. Mr. MKL, Safety Man, all of them are fantastic.
Yeah, Titanium. The fish friends. I don't know how many there are. There's lots.
Yeah, you were talking about.
I always get lost.
Lots of Argargargs over there, right? Lots of Args. Oh man, dude,
Yep.
I think Arg like annoys me, man. I don't like playing against Args because it's one of those characters where if they get proper reads on you, it feels like you can do nothing, right? Because they just hit you out of everything. Yeah. Sorry, you were gonna say something. Did you have some announcements?
Thanks for the FA after roll info. So Rick Hugger listening to the stream and catching that what's it unintentional coaching there, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also shout out to Aronico7 for taking third in the tournament. I actually don't see them join too many tournaments, but I noticed that their master rank. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see them entering a lot.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen Aronico enter too many either. I think it may be because they're just a little too busy sometimes. But yeah, no, Aronico's a great player. Like every time I watch them, it's always fun to see. Aronico always putting in some work in the tournaments they enter. You said third place, right? Yeah, third place. Yeah, because they were in losers finals against Rookhugger, and actually I got a win off of Rookhugger as well. So very well done, or at least in one of the games in the 3v3. So very well done to Aronico. Also beat PTRSD Boy and Jan. Aronico actually beat a lot of good players.
Yeah, Aronico was on a tear.
Yeah, I'm looking through the losers right now. Aronico beats Darkness, Janet, and PTRSD Boy in the semifinals for losers. So very well done. Yeah. Also, Leontis, thank you so much for running the brackets as always. It's a load off of me when someone else.
I understand. I know what it's like to stream and handle disputes.
Yeah, I remember there was there was one tournament where you couldn't make it. In the tournament you couldn't make it, there was like 5 disconnects and like people couldn't connect to each other, and like there was all these issues. Yeah, there were all these issues. I'm just like, oh, Leontis. I think someone. I no, it's fine, but I think someone in the Twitch said that like Leontis left and took the internet with him. I think there was
it highlights it. It shows how important it is to have a dedicated TO, like just to handle disputes and handle issues.
Yeah, I think like the TOs that like are in the back end that run the brackets, they always get like you don't get enough love. Because like people don't get to see you, right? People don't get to hear you talk or see you on the stream. So like people who are just watching the stream who aren't in the tournament, they don't know like how much the TOs really do for the tournaments. It's always awesome. But Leontis, did you have anything you wanted to shout out? I know that you do stuff for Fantasy Strike and all that, so.
Sure, yeah. So yeah, we had the it's good to have a Leontis as Arn. Yeah, so shout out to everybody who came out for a quarantine report last weekend. That was really great. Yeah, definitely show up to the Wednesday tournaments. Toronto Top Tiers 2 is the Twitch chat for that one.
Yeah.
Also check out the Garden of Chaos tournaments on the Thursdays. You can learn more about that from Janet Chow in chat, and also Daniel Stratolch. What else we got going? Yeah, we're still working on that sweet update. So if you are on the Patreon, I want to let you know that we're still getting there. We're still, every day we're getting a little bit closer to releasing the new content. And if you haven't checked it out, I still urge you guys to go and sign up at that silver tier. Check out what's up to, what's coming down the pipe for Fantasy Strike. Also, we have the Yomi inspired game and the Puzzle Strike inspired game. The new files are going up there. I think we're up to 10 characters in the Yomi game. The cast of Fantasy Strike, I think, is now in there. And if you know our other games, we have so many other characters that may be coming to these, the new Puzzle Strike and the new Yomi. So if you're looking forward to characters like Vendetta or characters like, Quince or Gloria, like they might be on the way too. So check out that Patreon if you want some tabletop games to play during quarantine, but also if you want to check out the Wild West Fantasy Strike stuff too.
Yeah, Safety Man.
Patreon.com/Sterling.
Yeah, Safety Man also mentioning Fantasy Strike PS5 launch.
Right.
And also the what is the new Xbox? What's it called? Is it Xbox like
Series
720? Oh, is that what it's called? No, like the new Xbox, like the new generation? Or have they not announced it yet? They might not have announced it. I don't really follow console stuff.
I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm a PC gamer more. So I will say though, I'm a big fan of the look of the PS5. Have you seen it? Looks pretty good, in my opinion. I know some people think it looks like a Wi-Fi router. But
yeah. It's like an Aperture Science turret. It's okay. It looks great.
I love it. That's great. Yeah, but yeah, everyone should definitely check out the Sterling Games Patreon for all your Fantasy Strike and Yomi needs. Lots of cool stuff going on there. There's something I was gonna mention. I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, Quarantine Report. Obviously we had the Quarantine Report 2, the second one. Those tournaments are like I heard someone say, I want to say it was Eric. We were chatting. It's sort of like the Evo of like indie games, right? So it's tons of fun. If you haven't checked out the tournament, whether it be the Fantasy Strike tournament or any of the other tournaments, definitely check them out. The Fantasy Strike tournament is on my YouTube channel, so it's a really awesome tournament. Lots of really cool stuff that happened.
Great grand finals too.
Yeah, actually, and if you look at the tournament, I gotta give some props to Rookhugger. He won like 8 games in loser's side to get back to like to get to third place. Like it was like ridiculous. Like he played so well in the loser's side. But yeah, it's a great tournament. I do know, definitely be on the lookout for a third quarantine report as well. I have no information about when or where or what will be happening with that, but I'm sure there'll be a third one. It's always it's a really great tournament, and like we raised like more than double for the charity this time, right? Like we raised over like 7K, almost 7K, like 6,900, right? It was a lot. It was amazing. Like it was amazing. But yeah. Aside from that, I think I've done all my shoutouts. I don't really need to promote myself. You guys are already here. So definitely check everything out that we've talked about. It's going to be lots of fun. And again, thank you so much, Leontis, and for all of you guys who entered or watched the tournament. Thanks so much, everyone.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.